I could unlock my front door while I dine in Baltimore. No lockbox to explain. At 9, the doors would lock up, save me from forgetful slip-ups if my home just had a brain. I could make a custom pin, watch the
Her husband Michael to Dwayne Martin seemed innocent at first. Dwayne had been her close friend and co-star for years, someone she trusted like family. But instead of being a supportive friend, Dwayne turned out to be the ultimate snake in the grass.
What?
According to Lisa, Michael and Dwayne became too close. So close that their friendship started to overshadow her own relationship with her husband. Dwayne and havoc Dwayne Martin wreaked on her life. Reflecting on it during a 2019 interview, she didn't hold back, making it clear just how much this betrayal affected her. But y'all, if you thought Dwayne Martin's involvement in Lisa Ray's marriage was messy, just wait, because there's another layer to add to this onion story. Now, Lisa Ray's recent interview with Carlos King revealed yet another betrayal, this time involving Eddie Murphy's ex-wife, Nicole Murphy. And let me tell you, Lisa didn't hold back when she spilled all the tea. Because Carlos asked her point blank. There was a long pause, almost like Lisa Ray was deciding just how much she wanted to expose. Yes, Lisa Ray confirmed that Nicole Murphy, someone that she once called friend, had an affair with her ex-husband, Michael Missick. And this wasn't just some random accusation. Lisa Ray revealed that her mother had warned her about Nicole way back then. Lisa shared, "She was at my bachelor party, but you know what? At the time, my mother told me, you need to watch that one." Talk about mother's tuition.
But you know what? At that time, my mother told me, she said, "No, but you gotta watch that one there." And I was like, "Who?" I said, "The one dancing." She said, "Yes, that's Eddie Murphy's." What? I said, "You gotta watch that one."
Current wife at the time of her sex.
But y'all,
Wow.
it got even worse because Lisa Ray didn't just rely on her gut feelings. She had receipts. She claimed to have obtained
Y'all
the
talk about
tape
my
that
music too
allegedly
loud.
showed Nicole Murphy dropping Michael Missick off at a private airport in her car. Let Lisa Ray tell her it was something like out of a movie. They opened the gate and they pulled up to the plane, and she gets out and he gets out. Lisa Ray said, and I go, "Oh, I didn't know y'all knew each other." The shade practically wrote itself. And just to stir the pot a little more, Lisa Ray didn't keep the tea to herself. She said she sent the tape to Nicole's then boyfriend Michael Strahan to let him know what was up.
I had checked the manifest of my plane because we owned a plane. And so when you check that list, it says all the people that have rode on the plane. And she didn't ride on it with me, and nor did she receive an invitation from me.
But that's not all, because Lisa Ray shared that this wasn't just her side of the story. Years later, Michael Missick himself admitted to the affair, which became one of many factors leading to their 2008 divorce. Not the marriage only lasted 2 years, but even though all this went down nearly 20 years ago, Lisa Ray made it clear that she and Nicole have not made peace since then. And honestly, can you blame her? In her own words, "Friends don't do that. That's something I think an enemy would do." The betrayal just wasn't hurtful, it was personal. And Lisa explained where she comes from, the south side of Chicago. Something like this calls for an old school ad whooping. For me, I was like, "I'm gonna whoop your behind." I just had too many other things going on, but I can't say that I didn't try to get her. And the tension, y'all, didn't stop there, because Lisa Ray added that Nicole had the nerve to say some slick stuff to her, which almost escalated things further. Lisa Ray said, "I had to let her know that I'm not the one or the two." Y'all, I'm pretty sure Lisa Ray would have won that fight. But now, if you thought that Dwayne Martin's entanglements couldn't get messier, buckle up, buttercup, because it seems that Dwayne has a habit of getting way too close to other people's husbands. And this time, the drama doesn't just stop with Lisa Ray's ex. It stretches right into Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's marriage. Yes,
Oh, my
you heard.
God.
Somebody told me I made my pictures in the book. You know, your picture's in the book and your name is in the book. So it's like you're doing some real elegant pimp. I'm blowing you up.
I love that. I
I'm
love
blowing
that.
you up.
Recently, Will Smith's former assistant brother Bilal sat down with gossip blogger Tasha K and dropped a bombshell that left the internet in shambles. And y'all know Tasha K, she's no stranger to spicy interviews. She gave Bilal the platform to air some wild allegations while promoting his book,
Like that shirt.
Will Smith Demonic Circle.
What?
Honey, what he said was nothing sort of jaw-dropping.
To work with them. And then I saw sexual acts that I walked in on.
I am saying to you, if a woman is used to something the size of a baby leg and you come in with a pinky toe, there's nothing you can do to please her.
Now, in the interview, Bilal claimed that he walked in on an intimate moment between Dwayne Martin and Will Smith. His words, straight up explicit. I opened the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne having anal S with Will. Bilal said going into a way more graphic detail than anybody asked for. He described the scene as red rum, leaving no ambiguity about what he claimed to have witnessed. And can we be real a second for a millisecond? This kind of allegation is enough to shake even the most solid Hollywood reputations, and naturally fans were left reeling. But here's the thing, these claims remained unverified. No one else has corroborated Bilal's story. But let's face it, with a book to sell, there's every reason to take this with a grain of salt. Still, the damage was done. What's out there is already out there, and the internet never forgets.
So, all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having anal sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
But of course, Will and Jada weren't about to let that slide. The Smiths fiercely denied the claims, with reps calling them unequivocally false and completely fabricated. They even threatened to sue Bilal for defamation. But here's the thing, no matter how hard you deny it, once a rumor like this hits the streets, it's hard to erase it, because the internet will always remember. And this story is already all over the blogs and fueling speculation about the extent of Dwayne's influence and the secrets he might be hiding.
Seeing rumors out about people you love, like Will and Dwayne.
I know.
That just came out too recently.
Yeah, you know, and let me just say this. It's ridiculous, right? And it's nonsense.
But y'all wanna know what's even more eyebrow raising? If these allegations are to be believed, and that's a big if, it seems like Dwayne has a pattern of getting involved with other people's relationships. First, it was Lisa Ray's husband, Michael Missick, where he allegedly wormed his way into the marriage under the guise of friendship. And now Brother Bilal's accusations are suggesting a familiar entanglement with Will Smith. It's giving Hollywood DL Thotty. But whether any of this is true, the narrative paints a messy picture of Dwayne. It's giving homewrecker, and fans are already drawing their own conclusions. But y'all, this story was a whole roller coaster. Who would have thought that Gina from Martin, Tisha Campbell's husband, Dwayne Martin, was out here being a whole thought? Because this whole thing sounds like a roller coaster. From Lisa Ray exposing Dwayne for allegedly snaking his way into her marriage to the explosive claims about his alleged connection to Will Smith, the tea has left us shook and with a lot of questions. Did Dwayne Martin really have a pattern of going after other people's husbands? Or are these accusations just a messy tangle of speculation? Could there be deeper truths behind these shocking allegations against Dwayne and Will? Or is this just another example of Hollywood drama spiraling out of control? And most importantly, what other secrets might Lisa and others still be keeping locked away? We need to hear what y'all think about this. Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more juicy celebrity gossip. You know we spill it like none other. And before you go, make sure you check out our next video on Will Smith's alleged relationship with Bashir Gray during his mentorship. It's another wild ride, and you don't want to miss it. See you there.
So it looks like Wendy Williams' son, Kevin Jr., fully holds his father and Wendy's ex-husband, Kevin Hunter Sr., completely responsible for the bad things that happened to Wendy, and he has the receipts to back up his wild claims. Wendy and Kevin Sr. have been involved in a messy situation for a long time, going back to when Wendy filed for divorce in 2017, and things have been downhill for Wendy since then, with recent claims from her guardian that she is permanently incapacitated. Well, Jr. is now pulling up with receipts about how his father is allegedly behind this, and how he is still trying to steal from Wendy, even with all that's going on. So what on earth is Kevin Sr. up to, and is he really in cahoots with Wendy's guardian to steal from her and ruin her life? Let's break this down. All right, so a lot of folks are rallying behind Wendy Williams, and one of her biggest supporters is her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., and we're going to call him Jr. to avoid any Kevin confusion. Wendy and Kevin tied the knot back in 1999, and things were fine. Well, until Kevin went and ruined it by getting his longtime mistress, Sharina Hudson, pregnant. Here's the thing, Wendy always knew about Kevin's affair with Sharina. She reportedly let it slide for years as long as it stayed discreet and drama-free. But when he crossed the line and got Sharina pregnant, that was Wendy's breaking point, and the marriage came to an end. During their 2-decade marriage, they welcomed Jr. in 2000. From what we now know, Jr. wasn't oblivious to what went down between his parents. He grew up witnessing the drama firsthand, and let's be real. Kids pick up on everything, even if no one spells it out for them. Plus, Junior was 19 when Wendy and Kevin split, so he wasn't some clueless kid. He was old enough to fully understand what was happening, especially since the media had a field day with the drama. There was no escaping it. Junior saw every messy detail, including how Wendy flipped the script and got some sweet petty revenge. Kevin himself admitted she pulled a power move by leaving him both divorced and jobless in one swoop. He said, "When the news was out, I told her I would step down from the show, and Wendy told me I need to stay because I was having a kid. I stayed, only to later be lined up. I got fired from management, served divorce papers, and also fired from the show all in the same day." During their marriage, Wendy was the breadwinner, holding down the finances while Kevin was out here playing games. To make it worse, he and Sharina were living off Wendy's dime. Kevin used her hard-earned money to fund his affair, buying Sharina flashy cars, putting her in a house, and even launching a string of businesses for her that all flopped. When Wendy finally cut him off, folks thought Kevin would bounce back and prove all that talk about being the mastermind behind Wendy's success. I mean, he always bragged about making her, so you'd think he'd just repeat the process, right? Nope. Instead of dusting off his resume and getting to work, Kevin decided to come for Wendy's bag. He demanded alimony to keep his lifestyle afloat, even though he was the one who cheated. And if that wasn't wild enough, he tried to get Wendy to pay child support, despite the fact that Junior was a full-grown adult at the time. Junior wasn't having it, though. Insiders said he felt some type of way about his...
I think, 18? Especially 21. I want to say 18, but here we go.
And if that wasn't wild enough, he tried to get Wendy to pay child support, despite the fact that Junior was a full-grown adult at the time. Junior wasn't having it, though. Insiders said he felt some type of way about his dad's money grabs, especially since it was clear Kevin's moves were all about the cash and nothing else. Junior thought his dad's behavior was downright tacky and embarrassing. He couldn't believe how shameless Kevin Sr. was being, and the tension between them hit a breaking point. Things got so heated that they ended up in a full-on physical fight. Kevin Sr. even accused Wendy of brainwashing their son against him. The fight was messy and intense, so much so that Junior ended up getting arrested over it. Things seemed to go left for Wendy after that. Rumors started flying that Wendy Williams had been admitted to a psychiatric facility, sparking concerns about her mental health. Then Tasha K jumped into the mix, stirring the pot even more. She alleged that Wendy was dealing with early onset dementia and wasn't even living in her Manhattan apartment anymore. According to Tasha, Wendy had been moved to a safe house. Here's what she had to say about the whole situation.
Wendy is done. And I don't like to say this. Lionsgate got her in a safe house, okay? She is not at her Manhattan apartment. Wendy Williams is living in a safe house away from paparazzi. Now, she has lost all blood circulation to the bottom of her legs and her feet, so she can't walk. Her vertigo is out of control, and she has early stages of dementia.
A few weeks after this, an article by The Sun came out that kind of painted Wendy's mental health in a bad state and hinted that her family was trying to cover up her real issues. The Sun wrote, according to sources, Wendy's manager was summoned to her penthouse apartment after she had appeared unwell during a Zoom show, taping earlier in the week. Her manager and a small group of confidants arrived at the host's home to lend support to the struggling talk show queen. Wendy's situation kept getting worse, and eventually reports surfaced that she had checked into a wellness center for treatment. She stayed out of the spotlight for a while with no updates from her team. When she finally reappeared, word on the street was that people around her were pushing her to jump back into work. Whether it was a new talk show, reality TV, or just anything to get her back on the grind, they were pushing hard, even though she clearly wasn't in the best shape mentally or physically. But here's the kicker, they weren't looking out for her well-being. The push wasn't about helping Wendy, it was all about the money. If Wendy wasn't working, she wasn't earning, and that meant their pockets stayed empty. Instead of giving her the space to heal and recover, they pressured her to get back out there, putting profits over her health. Junior finally spoke out about this, and he confirmed that his mom was being used and manipulated by people who didn't have her best interests at heart. In an interview with The Sun, he claimed that she was being manipulated by people around her who should have been protecting her. And in the interview, he said, "I know there are all sorts of things happening that I know in her right mind, she would never agree to. As hard as it is seeing her being taken advantage of, I know that if I'm making sure she, as a person, is okay, that is the important thing." So it's clear that Junior loves his mom very much, and he's pained to see how she's being manipulated and taken advantage of. He said, "What's been made more important by the people around her is that while her health may not be great, she needs to keep on earning income. And in my opinion, that should not be a priority at all. And whoever has been hired, they are taking advantage of someone who needs to get better." He also claimed that people were taking advantage of her drinking, saying, "There are a lot of people who are very aware that there is an issue with her drinking and how that issue may be helped." But I think these people are taking advantage of it while allowing it to play out to make it look like they aren't causing the issue. If they aren't providing it, they are definitely enabling a type of personality and giving her the green light to drink. The situation got worse when several news sources reported that Wendy has been calling people asking them to help sell all her stuff. She is asking for recommendations on places that can sell furniture for you. The insider added that in her preparation for her move, she wanted to see how she could list items in her home, which could potentially include her iconic purple chair among other keepsakes. Once again, her publicist tried to spin this, saying, Wendy is getting rid of items for spring cleaning. This is what people do this time of year. It's a new chapter for Wendy, and she wants new things. This is a common gesture people do, and Wendy is no different. It is out with old and in with the new. Her publicist really put in the work to clean up Wendy's image, and she succeeded. It was around this time that her team hinted that they had made plans for her to star in a reality TV show, but her family kicked against this, with her brother speaking on behalf of the family. He said, "This is not a woman who is in the right frame of mind to get a show going. Why are you even here? Do you see the condition she's in? Does it look like she's ready to start a podcast for goodness sake?" It doesn't. However, her team released a statement where they insisted that Wendy was eager to get back to work, saying, "After taking a long break, Wendy feels some of the best days of her life were in media. She has been in media since her early 20s and wants to return to what she loves. Getting back to what she loves is something that is important to her." After the previous drama simmered down, Wendy found herself facing more mental health-related challenges. Sort of. Her bank, Wells Fargo, pulled a move and locked her out of her account, blocking her from accessing her own cash, claiming she wasn't in the right headspace and wanted to slap her with a conservatorship, kinda like what went down with Britney Spears. Wendy went to war with the bank to get her hands on her money, but it only dug her into a deeper financial hole. With her income stream cut off, she was left in a tough spot. Sure, she had a bit stashed away to tide her over, but her bank was playing keep away with her funds. As if things weren't already bad enough, Wendy's ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, decided to add fuel to the fire by suing her. Since she stopped paying him alimony, he came for her cash, accusing her team of shady behavior. He even went off saying, "Wendy was in rehab and these people just stopped depositing my money cold turkey? These people have tried to starve me out. At the end of the day, I earned that money and I'm not letting them take it. I know she is not in a good place and she is surrounded by people who are taking advantage of her condition, including this so-called guardianship." It's almost ironic that Kevin was accusing others of taking advantage of Wendy when he did the exact same thing during their marriage. He burned through her money, funding his affair with Sharina, dropping nearly $1 million on a house for her, and setting up 5 businesses that all went under. Once he realized there was no more cash to
5 businesses that went under. I'm sorry, y'all. This blowing money. Jesus.
marriage. He burned through her money, funding his affair with Sharina, dropping nearly $1 million on a house for her, and setting up 5 businesses that all went under. Once he realized there was no more cash to squeeze out of Wendy, he thought he'd hit her with a lawsuit, but the court wasn't having it. Wendy had a solid alimony agreement, which stated that she didn't owe him anything if she left the Wendy Williams show. So Kevin's attempt to come for her money got shut down real quick. And speaking of Kevin, well, he has gotten his share of karma because he has since come out to admit that he has gone broke. He eventually had to come out TP publicly ask for money, saying, "I have fallen behind on most of my bills. I'm behind on credit card payments because I have no money since the severance payments were suspended. My life has been greatly affected since the plaintiff stopped making payments under our settlement agreement. The fact that I am unable to sustain my life and pay my bills in order is extremely urgent to me. I cannot pay my bills and sustain my day-to-day living." Even more, reports had it that Sharina did not stick by him once the money stopped flowing in, because she dipped as soon as the money went dry. According to reports, somewhere out there, a talk show host is having a great laugh. Her serial cheating, serial stealing ex broke up with his mistress. She was spending too much of his ill-gotten gains. Sources also confirmed that Sharina had left Kevin and moved back in with her mom.
Now, I am hearing that her ex-husband Kevin and Sharina are no longer together, and you know what that is.
Well, come on now.
The money gone.
What you thought was going to happen?
The money is gone.
Well, instead of taking his L and trying to move on with his life, Kevin decided to try his best to make Wendy's life even more miserable because he wanted some money instead of dusting off his resume and getting a job. At first, he tried to get her back, talking about how he loved and wanted her back. But when that didn't work, he went after her hard, putting even more strain on her already frail mental state. According to Kevin Jr., his father is the reason that Wendy got even worse. In case you missed it, Wendy's guardian recently revealed that Wendy has been afflicted by early onset dementia and, as a result, has become cognitively impaired and permanently incapacitated. This came as a shocker because the last thing we heard was that she was getting better. But according to Junior, the reason that Wendy got worse so quickly was that Kevin Sr. was putting her under a whole lot of stress that set back her recovery big time. According to reports, Junior is trying to get a restraining order against Kevin Sr. because he wants him to stay away from Wendy for her own health. But for some reason, her guardian isn't on the same page and isn't on board with Junior's demands. But do y'all believe that Kevin Sr. is behind Wendy's decline, or do you think that Junior is just looking for someone to blame? Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.
We went from tried to sacrifice her son. We went from MIA leaked video of Beyonce to I forgot the beautiful girl name in the middle. Kim. All the way to my girl. Wendy, how you doing? That whatever how she used to do it, man. I hope everything is great in her life. But for some reason, I ain't hear too much witchcraft and that we ain't get deep into it. But I'm not gonna call it clickbait. This is one of my favorite channels right here because there's a lot of great information. But anyway, look here, I'm gonna get on up out of here. I hope Wendy is at peace. I hope that Wendy's son, dad, when I don't say the name and I don't want to learn the name, if you did all this stuff and you around all this and networking and everything and you can't make no money with it, then you don't have no talent. It's what make it so bad is networking and getting people to invest into another podcast, or the girl that you bought the $1 million house for, maybe you should have got her to do some things or whatever. You don't have no business skills. Now you asking for money and all your credit cards is ran up and all that type of stuff. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. But that last story with that guy, man, you gotta watch these people, man. You gotta know who's real and who's not. It's a sense, man. Read that body language and all that stuff. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Hey, y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Peace out.
StreamYard. Yeah. Yes, I am. Shout out to the new Jaganators. That's what's up. And these peeps, y'all remember to like, share, and subscribe for Jaguar's channel and for Odell's. Of course, I'll present both their channels right now in my life. And for everybody here, please share this video to your channels. You can click the little plus icon at the bottom of your phone. It'll say share as a post. Share as a post in your community wall so we can get the word out that Jaguar Wright has thrice been vindicated. Twice by Jonathan Hay and now by me. So, yeah. You're welcome, love. I appreciate you guys. So, yes, please come over. I'm already live right now. You guys come over to my channel. I'm going to do the deep dive and really get into it, okay?
Deacon, B-E-A-M or B-E-A-N? Okay, I'm actually looking it up right now. Okay.
Project Blueprint was just mentioned.
Right. For real, fake everything. Yep. But see, we're from the generation where we lived before all of this, so we're gonna live after it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we know how to survive without all this shit. Because we're 80s babies. We didn't grow up with any of this AI crap, so we know how to recognize what's real. For real, for real. All right, well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, but I appreciate the Project Bluebeam because you know I'm gonna do a full investigation on that, for sure. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump out of here so that the background noise doesn't pick up on my live, and then once I'm done, if you guys are still on, then I'll pop back over here because I saved the link. Thank you. And then I sent you both the link for the StreamYard to join the panel. So just whenever you're ready, just let me know. It'll show me that you're backstage, and I'll add you to the screen. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys in a minute. All right. Bye. Thank you, my love. You too. I appreciate you both so much. You're so welcome. So welcome. Okay, you guys. All righty. Thank you. Oh, wow. Look at all the people in the chat. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. And I just want to say thank you to everybody that came over from Jaguar's channel. You guys, for those who want to send donations, please send them to my Cash App, which is scrolling across the bottom of the screen, or to my PayPal, which is posted under my title. I definitely appreciate the super chats, but the Cash App and PayPal helps out a whole lot with supporting the channel. Now, again, before I present the video, I do have to flash once again the copyright disclaimer that all commentary tonight is alleged outside of what is my opinion and my real life experience. The video content footage is used for the purpose of fair use, for purposes of criticism, commentary, entertainment news reporting, investigative research, bringing awareness, and spreading the truth. And again, this content is for fair use, once again, for the purposes of education, commentary, investigative research, criticism, entertainment news reporting, bringing awareness, and above all, to just flat out expose the lies that have been told against our queen, Jaguar rights. So, oh my gosh, there's so many comments. Let me just scroll up. Thank you guys for coming over. J Fall 3, thank you for tuning in. Ram Vo, thank you so much for tuning in. You're so welcome. Like I said, I knew just from watching it that the content was altered, and when I seen Storms, so now we altered the content live, which I only saw like maybe a minute of it. I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and investigate this myself, because y'all know, if y'all have been paying attention to my channel, you know I investigate everything and I research everything. So I'm going to present the video on my end and zoom in and show you guys. So thank you. Tatiana, thank you for tuning in. Sweet lady, thank you for tuning in. Finding the Forgotten Path, thank you. Thank you to all the Jaganators that came over. I really do appreciate you all so very much. Thank you so much. Sophie, thank you to everybody who is subscribing. Again, for those who have not, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, I forgot to play my high vibrational music in the background. Let me because that sets the tone. So anyway, but thank you guys so much. And again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share the footage. Please, you guys, share the videos from Jaguar's channel to your pages, to your YouTube, to all your social medias. And again, for those who have not, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for those who would like to donate to the channel, you can send it again to my Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen, or to my PayPal, which is posted there under my TV name. Okay, apparently I'm speaking that into existence into my YouTube channel's name. So thank you. Oh my gosh, so many comments. Thank you guys. Seriously, thank you, because we are about to get all the way into it. I keep telling Jaguar that as much as she has haters, she has so many supporters. And these peeps, thank y'all for showing up in her live tonight. Thank you for showing up in her live last night and supporting the queen and coming together with me to show her that we love her on this channel, and we are going to support her all the way. And we support her king, Odell. Again, shout out to both Jaguar and to Odell. And you're so welcome, you guys. Thank you. Because these are truth tellers. These are part of the chosen. And God is bringing all of us together at the right time. And so I appreciate all of you that I saw show up in her chat and, really just be there. Right now, what I really feel is that the Most High God is aligning all of us for the purpose of bringing the truth to light, and just keeping the word, the true word, ever before us, meaning before those who have been deceived. But give me 1 second, because I forgot I was multi-streaming. I got to make sure that it's showing up correctly on Facebook, which it is not. So y'all bear with me just a moment, because I don't know what it is with StreamYard that they always do this. Like every time I go live, I have to manually update. It's only on Facebook. It doesn't do this on YouTube, but Facebook always, it doesn't actually play the live correctly. So again, thank you for bearing with me. Give me just one moment. I'll get right back to the comments, and then we're gonna get right into the video. Because yeah, when I tell you this has been so horribly altered, it's been so horribly altered. And whoever, whether it was Storm, Tasha, whoever worked collectively on this, clearly isn't actually an editor, because they would have done a much better job. Like, it wouldn't have been so very obvious to catch all of the terrible cuts and glitches in the content. Okay, let me make for sure. Okay, fantastic. Now we're good on the book. So I'm just going to check my YouTube channel from my phone to make sure that the audio is playing correctly, because I know sometimes that's also an issue. Okay, is it here? Come on. Okay, fantastic. Oh, there's trolls already. Okay, well, unfortunately, you have to go. Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through the comments real quick. And oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Sister Shonda. Thank you, CGK. Thank y'all for showing up. And thank you to everyone that just subscribed. Thank you so much. Now, here's the thing. Let me go ahead and mute the music so y'all can make sure y'all hear me. Now, I do understand that everybody has their own opinions, but there are guidelines to my channel, and they're posted right in the chat. I don't allow, oh, I am Hollywood. Oh, you're done. I don't allow bashers, and I don't allow haters of the Queen Jaguar Right in my channel. Now, I am not going to be able to keep up with all the comments. So probably what I will end up doing is turning on subscriber only. So for you trolls, you know, in order for you to comment, you're going to have to subscribe. So let's see. The broom definitely does move. I don't have mod yet. Let's see. Not yet. Thank you from Australia. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I already hid I Am Hollywood from the channel. So yes. Looking at the video and it's like, what's wrong with? No, because it definitely was not. I say do what you want. I'm not gonna ever like tell you anybody what to do, but I definitely unsubscribed from Storm Monroe's channel and his Celebrity Doctor channel. Wait, what did it say? Why Jack Wright saying the same thing Superhead said back in 2005? I don't know. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do, because I need to be focused on presenting the video. I did turn on subscriber only in the chat. That way, if people want to troll, you have to subscribe. How about that? And then I don't have to worry about the trolls, you know. All right, so let me go ahead and get the footage pulled up here, you all. Give me 1 second. All right, add to stage. There we go. So this, again, this is, and again, thank you, Jaganators. Now, I do want to show, because I do this every time I go live, I'm going to present Jaguar's channel. I always, hold on, let's scroll down. And then we're also going to present Set in the West, because we're a family, so we support each other. There is no hater here. There's no haterism. There's no competition. We are all family being brought together by the Most High God. And I'm so, so grateful, because this is literally what I called in during both full moons this year. Okay, so this is the Queen's channel. Everybody make sure, let me put her channel tag in the chat. All right, so this is Jaguar's YouTube channel. I know a lot of you came over here from her channel, but also on my channel, there are people who probably don't know that she has a YouTube channel that just kind of tune into my channel here. Jaguar's live right now. I was just on her live with her, showing some of the content, and I'm getting ready to do the deep dive. So for those who have not, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to her YouTube channel. She has a lot of great content. Make sure you check out her community wall as well, where she shares a lot of content, other content creators videos as well. I definitely am going to be investigating this. Shout out to KD Shalin, because yeah, it's more proof about Jay-Z's firm paying people to lie. So yeah, the lies are being exposed because Babylon is falling and London Bridge is falling down, and God is exposing all of the bullshit. And then this is also Odell's YouTube channel. So Odell is our Queen's King, who is on stage with her right now and supporting her. And you guys make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to Odell's channel as well. Set in the West. Make sure, if you have not, to like, share, and subscribe. So, all right, I presented both of their channels. And of course, they're going to stop the audio. You know, I really believe that StreamYard StreamYard really be on that bullshit a lot, like just trying their hardest to, censor everything. So you guys, looking forward. I'm about to present it right now. So everybody who's tuned in, please like, share, and subscribe. The more you like the content, the more it pushes the video up in the algorithm.
And people don't
And as a matter of fact,
people, when you see stuff
I
like
am
that,
going to
it's a trauma.
quickly
Then
add
you're victimizing
a
women.
few
And then know that
hashtags that will
Jack
also
all this through
help
the industry like that.
to
How the fuck
push
she supposed to be? How
this
is she supposed
video
to act? What's she supposed
up
to
in
be?
the algorithm, because everybody needs to see this, like for real, for real. It's just the sheer audacity for me, and I'm so glad I caught it. Give me
What are
one
you talking about,
second. So I'm just adding a few
Wait, you need me to
more
drop you down?
hashtags.
See, what people don't understand is the tears that they saw.
Not they put no Diddy R.
I know it had to make you feel
That
some
is
kind of way. You're
hilarious.
the first person. I was like,
Okay,
damn,
y'all. So let's get it
anybody
started.
who saw that, and anybody who
Thank you again
listen
for
to what you've been saying for these
everybody
years, they should be
who
a real
has been
stupid,
tuning in. Thank
real
you, Sister
dumbfounded.
Shonda.
And I
We
know
definitely
that
got
affected
to,
you just a little bit
get
because you
you
do it. You
in
know what
as a
I'm saying? All
moderator.
this shit
You
and
and
being
Andrea. I will
born.
get that
And
set
people
up.
don't understand.
Thank you so much.
People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma.
It's playing. Stop. Andrea, Britt for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So let me rewind this a bit. I don't know why I can't hear it on my end. I don't like that, because I should definitely be able to hear it. That's weird. And again, for those who would like to donate to the channel, I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna have to reshare it because it's not playing the audio. But you can send any donations to my Cash Apps going across the bottom of the screen, as well as to my PayPal. Because I know last time people were asking me if I had PayPal. So let me quickly pull that up. Give me 1 second. And then I am going to share the video so we can get right into it. Hold on. Because I don't want there to be any more interruptions. Okay, so it is in the chat. That's not how, you know what? I swear, this retrograde is super annoying because that's not at all what I typed. Hold on. I keep forgetting it's a different interface format for StreamYard than it is on actual YouTube. Okay, I was trying to do them separately, not paste them together. So that is for my Cash App. And then for those who had asked before, that is my PayPal. So you guys can send any donations to either my Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen or to my PayPal. And it is definitely appreciated. Now, why isn't it playing the audio out loud? I don't like that. Okay, remove it from Studio. I'm gonna re-add it because it shouldn't be doing that. Now, you guys let me know when I play it if you can actually hear it, because on my end, since I'm inside of the StreamYard studio, for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to actually hear it. Crystal said I sent a super chat. Did you? I didn't see it. Hold on, let me take a look. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I don't know why it sent it to a different tab. That's weird. Andrea Britt, thank you. Little Devil, thank you so much. And J Fall, thank you. And Crystal, yes, thank you. No, you have to subscribe. You have to be subscribed for 20 minutes in order to leave a chat, because it prevents trolls, basically, so that I don't have to keep, banning people from my channel. So I set it to subscriber only. You have to be subscribed for 20 minutes, and then, you can post in the chat. Trina says, I don't know how to do the super chat. Had to. Thank you. And honestly, I prefer the Cash App and PayPal because YouTube does take a percentage of the super chats and they hold them up to 60 days, although they are appreciated. So whatever, you send, for sure. Can you send the Jaguar? Oh yeah, we just did a live, you guys. That's why they came over to my channel. We just did a live where I presented the same thing on her channel, and then she sent her Jaganators over to here so that I could do the deep dive for you guys. So again, you can, I would honestly prefer any donations to my channel. If you could please send them to my Cash App and my PayPal, I'd super appreciate you guys, because that's immediate help and support of my channel. So again, thank you for all the super chats, super stickers, and anybody else who wants to donate, please send it to my PayPal on the screen or my Cash App scrolling across the bottom. So this is what I'm going to do. Since I can't hear it through StreamYard, because I'm in the actual StreamYard studio, I'm going to play it on my phone through my earpiece. That way I can actually hear what it's saying and then explain to you guys exactly what I'm seeing. Okay. So hold on. She's about to ask. Thank you. Yeah. Cash App and PayPal would be the best way to support immediately. So I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. Now for the original video, let me go to YouTube. That way I can give you guys the link. I'm not really trying to promote Storm Monroe, in all honesty. Like, I don't want to actually help him get views because he did this, but in all fairness, I do want to show where I viewed the content. So give me 1 second. Hold on. Because like I said, I'm in no way, shape, or form promoting him. I can't even believe he did this bullshit, to be honest with you. So give me 1 second. Here we go. So this is Storm Monroe. And again, Storm Monroe's channel is where I first saw Jaguar speaking her truth over 6 years ago, because I've been subscribed to his channel since he started it in 2016. So I've been a follower of him for 8 years. And when I first started seeing Jaguar on his channel years ago, speaking her truth, I was intrigued, and I was like, this lady's talking about things that I myself have spoke out about, on my own Facebook page, because I just started my YouTube channel 3 years ago. So I've been speaking out publicly on my private Facebook channel, my private Facebook page, about all of this. So, and when I say all of this, I mean all of the corruption in the music industry. Like, I've been speaking out about this for years. So that's what drew me to Jaguar, is when she was speaking out back then about Diddy, Jay-Z, and all these corrupt people, these corrupt elite in the industry. So the video that I reviewed, that's on the footage, is this video, and he titled it. And again, I don't even like promoting him now, but I do have to, show my source where I originally saw this video. So give me 1 second to scroll down. So this is the title. And the title is what caught my eye, because I was like, I know Storm of all people is not turned on Jaguar. And unfortunately, that's exactly what he did. So as you can see, I did unsubscribe from his channel. But basically, even here, you can see where I was, stopped off at. Because pretty much, I think originally I got to about an hour in, and I was like, this is bullshit, because I can tell this has been altered. So what I did today is I went back to like the 38 mark and started listening. And that's when I was noticing all of the activity going on here, shadow activity here, and shadow activity here. So yeah, he definitely lied. And yeah, it's a bit crazy. Hold on. Let me see. Let me scroll up, because somebody said to look at Angelus Manu. Hold on, because there's a lot of comments. Give me 1 second. Okay. It says no one has the original video. Jaguar, actually, if you guys go to her channel, let me hold on, let me share screen. And I'm going to show you the live where she covers this. So, and it wasn't a live, actually, it was a pre-recorded video. So this video here, she talks about it. She talks about the original video, like the original, not the one that he played yesterday, the original video that was uploaded, she said, over 6 months ago. So give me 1 second. So this is a title to this particular live. And I did watch this whole live earlier today. If you guys want to know about the actual original video, make sure that you go watch this live. And then you will see all of that. Now I'm going to scroll up and see what Angelus has to say, because if she's a troll, you're going to get banned. And then I am going to go right into what I reviewed. You said you have the original from 6 months ago. I mean, the original is out there though. So it's not, you don't exclusively have the original video. It's posted for all to see. And Jaguar speaks about where you can find it during this live. Super chat. Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Sister Shonda. I appreciate that. Thank you, Trino. Appreciate that. I don't want to send it in the chat. I never delete. If you have the actual video, send it to my email. But from what Jaguar said, the original video is still posted. Yes, yeah. She said it was. She already says that it's already posted. Okay, get off my screen. Nafisa, thank you for tuning in, my love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is it saying this is why? Right. Let's see. I don't believe. Right. Not at all. Not at all. Having the video he deleted. If you have the original video, send it to me. If you actually do have it, I'd love to see it. In fact, I'm going to put my email. Let me make sure I'm typing it correctly. I'm going to put it in the private chat. Let's see. Yeah, .official. There we go. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it here. So I just posted my email in the private chat. If you have it, send me the footage, and I will actually present it unaltered, because I'd love to see that with the timestamp. Yeah, send me that, because I'd love to see it. I really would. Hey, DJ Sweet Tea, thank you for tuning in again, my love. Appreciate you so much. And again, all of my D's peeps who ran, not a troll. Okay, right. Your girl in chat saying she has it. Okay, again, if you really want to help, I'm going to post my email in the regular chat. Send me the footage, and I will present it. Yeah, because she's already addressed that that's not what she said. This so Andrea, basically Storm Monroe presented a video yesterday that was altered heavily by terrible AI software to make it look like Jaguar said that Jay-Z essayed her. And I remember all of her original content where she spoke about a man named Trevor that essayed her at gunpoint, not Jay-Z. So this is why I took it upon myself to analyze this footage today, and I found where it's altered. I'm about to present my screen recording that I have not edited at all, because you'll even see where my screen jumps down and even shows the software that I'm using. Like, this was heavily edited in a very terrible way. So I appreciate all of you so much. I just sent you an email. Okay, I'll check in a bit. Thank you. All right, so you guys, I'll get back to the comments. And yeah, I'll be honest, if you send any emails with like suspicious links, I'm not going to open them because I already know that those are viruses. Video footage comes in a certain format. So if I don't see that format, I won't open the email message. I mean, I just won't. So yes, Jaguar can sue. She can sue him. Absolutely. This is altered content. It's altered content that he has tried to use to discredit her. So yeah. So okay, 21K views. That's what's up. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. See, I love to see her winning. I love to see this. So yes, I love to see people viewing and Jaguar winning because she deserves it, especially after all that she's been through. Okay, you guys. So let's get into the content itself, and let me know if for some reason you have a hard time hearing. Again, this content is for fair use for the purpose of education and awareness, investigative research, and breaking down all the bullshit.
For these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jack has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
He choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Okay. So let me point out something. And right now I enabled full screen so that I can zoom in to see it. So I'll get back to your guys' comments in a bit. Do you guys see Storm right here? Do you see his arm? You see how he's moving his arm right here? Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I can see it on my phone. But yeah, do you see this? So he's clearly typing something as the footage is starting to become altered. I want you guys to pay full attention to that.
Who you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is the tears that they saw.
I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn, anybody who saw that and anybody who and listen to what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women. And then
So the reason I kept pausing it was because I'm seeing this nigga typing. I'm like, what is he typing on a laptop while playing this video? Like, it's clear that he is altering the video.
that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
The first time he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is the tears that they saw.
Okay, did y'all see that? Did y'all see how right after he got done typing, that shadow right here, the horizontal shadow that's not shaped like an airplane at all? There it is again. Did y'all see it again? 3 times. 3 times. No airplanes. You could see if an airplane was flying over, you'd see that somewhere in the actual sky. You'd actually see the shadow in the blue part of the sky, not a horizontal black shadow in the very corner of the edge of where her camera footage is.
See, I know what that felt.
And then you also see the shadow here. You see it here, horizontally. I hope you guys can see my little mouse moving. But it gets better. I'm gonna keep playing it.
Like.
saying people, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel
first time
like?
he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who you talking about, baby?
Well, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is
Right there is where her glasses started glitching. When he said, "You need me to drop you down," her glasses started glitching. Hold on. Shelly? Hold on. Let me see. Well, first of all, let me get up out the screen right quick. Let's exit full screen. Because even though I got on subscriber only, y'all funny subscribing to come in here and troll. Why Jaguar right saying the same thing Kareem Steffens? Usher did Beyonce in her book repeating this? No. Shelly, I need you to go research some grammar. That's what I need you to do. Because for somebody trying to insult people, the amount of grammatical errors are just amazing. So yeah, you've been kicked out. You've been banned from the channel. But thanks for subscribing. Yes, you guys, report all trolls, because I'm trying to present, so I ain't got time to keep stopping to look at the trolls. Sister Shonda, look, you got my information. If you see a troll, shoot me a text, because that'll show up on my phone, because I ain't about to keep stopping the video. And you know what's even funny is that even on subscriber only, these trolls are such haters. You're such haters that you subscribe to my channel just to talk shit, and guess what? I still have your subscription, but now you can't see my channel. Isn't it funny how things work like that? So I have your subscription, but you have no access. Bye-bye. Now, let's get back into it. Anita, you know how I get down. Shit, y'all know I'll block a bitch in a heartbeat. I don't give no fucks, and keep your subscription while I'm doing it, okay? So yes, I'm proving it, because at the end of the day, I know that our queen is telling the truth. So thank you for your subscription, hater. But now you have no access. You can't even see my channel. Oh, you must feel so stupid right now. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Now, let me get back to what I was showing. I'm like, now that's real funny when they subscribe to talk shit and then get blocked and banned from the channel. Oh, run and tell that. Nope, you can't see shit because it blocked your stupid ass. Oh, I love it. I love it. For real. Thank you. No, Nafisa, no. Once they're blocked and banned, they can't even find my channel. So yeah, because it automatically blocks them. So yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yes, continue to report. If they post some stupid shit, just report their comment. And Sister Shonda, send me a text so that it'll pop up on my cell phone, and I'll see that, and I'll know who to block and ban. Because we're not even finna do it tonight. We're going to present this truth. Like I said, I cracked the code, and I'm proud of it, and I'm about to expose this shit. Now let's keep it pushing.
Do y'all think Diddy beat on Carisha as well?
I think he beat on every woman.
Now, did y'all see how he pulled up his phone? I purposely flashed that and rewinded it. Did you all see how Storm picked up his cell phone? Let's run that back right quick. Let's run that back. See, again, I'm an editor, so this is what I've done for years in reviewing content before we approved it for post-production. You had to keep rewinding the sequence and see the cuts and see if it's smooth and see if it's an actual a show that doesn't look like it's been edited. It needs to be a smooth show. So what I'm doing, I've been doing for over 20 years. I'm very experienced with this.
I think he beat on every woman.
Y'all saw that, right? You see him on his cell phone. You see him on his cell phone, right? He's not even paying attention to Jaguar. He's clearly communicating with someone who's probably giving him instructions on what. See, here's the thing about AI. And when you create, just like how I created my AI video of my high priestess avatar singing "I Get Out" by Lauryn Hill. Matter of fact, let's quickly show you that so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. Because I'm going to show you how AI works real quick. No. Get out of that. Oh, the retrograde of it all is annoying. Okay, it should be sharing screen to my regular YouTube channel. Or is it not? Wait, add to stage. Okay, there we go. So let me scroll back through all of my shorts because it's a ways back. Really? You know what, YouTube? Y'all can kick rocks. Y'all really going out y'all way to try to sabotage this shit? It ain't gonna work. Here it is. Okay. So this is an AI character that I developed on my phone. This is me actually editing the original image and creating. So let me run this back. So originally this was a gray Originally, this was a post that I saw on Instagram, and I was like, "Oh my God, she's so beautiful. She represents everything to do with melanin excellence and queendom." So it was originally a gray and gold image, and this is me actually editing the image on video software that on apps on my cell phone. So what I did is I screen recorded myself doing the work. This is for the purpose of my portfolio, my mobile editing process of my UX graphic design. And then I created that still image and took that still image and created an avatar video. There's literally prompts and codes and words that you type into certain AI software, and it edits and creates and brings things to life. That's why I'm the perfect person to catch this shit, because I'm a professional at this. So basically, I'm editing this on my phone, screen recording myself editing, then I turned it into a reel afterwards. So I added the audio, the music you're hearing, which is royalty-free music, and then I added like the transitions and all the motion graphics. And again, I do pretty much all my editing on my phone. And I named her High Priestess D, which is the name I go by as a spiritualist. So this is the finished product. This is after I've gotten done editing. And then I have to mute it for the actual avatar because I have her singing I Get Out by Lauryn Hill. And since that's copywritten music, I can't actually play the song. But you guys can see this if you go to my YouTube channel. This is under the short section. So again, I took the still image and created, I took the still image and created an avatar, and I brought her to life. And this is an app that I used. So you type in certain, now the motion graphics, that's pure editing. That's not AI. This isn't, these are, I have like 6 different video editing software apps. So that's what's creating like all the motion of her moving and the zooming in and out, the double exposure, the zoom in right there. That's actual editing that I've done, not AI. The AI part is what makes the still image come to life. But the graphics, that's me actually editing just as I did to create her. So this is like a transition I added. And then that's another transition, a zoom in. So I'm showing you guys that to let you see how easy it is to manipulate media and to type a code in, which it clearly looks like that's what Storm is doing, to manipulate this media. Like, you don't have to be an editor to type a code in to say, make character speak, Sean Carter essayed me. Like, you can literally type that into the software, and the software, the AI software, will create the edit for you. That way he can say, well, I didn't edit it. You may not have edited it, but the AI software that you type the command into definitely did. And again, this is my opinion. So can't nobody say I'm defaming him. I'm giving an opinion straight from an editor's perspective and showing you how even the shadows don't line up with the actual setting. The sun is here over her head. Why is so much of the shadows off? Oh, the doggone mouse isn't showing. Well, I guess it doesn't show in your guys' end. But why are the shadows showing up in the corner by the broom and the dustpan?
Do y'all think Diddy beat on Carisha as well?
I think he.
And then why is he picking up his phone while he's supposed to be on live with Jaguar and Essie Berry? Who are you talking to, sir?
And people, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women. Real dumbfounded. And I know that affected.
And there he goes again, reaching for it as if he's typing in a code. Okay, I'm going to look at the comments on my phone. That way I don't have to come out of full screen on StreamYard. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Nafisa. Appreciate you, my love. Thank you, Andrew. Who's hating? Okay, hold it. Let me jump out of full screen. Let me take a look at these comments. Because do I need to ban somebody else? Let me scroll up. Let's see what's going on right quick. Sister Shonda, where are you at? I'm about to see how I can make you a mod, because you know what to look for. Okay, let me see. Oh, it only gives me the option to either delete comment, put them in timeout, or ban. How can I make you a moderator? I'm gonna have to research that, because I'd rather do that, because I know you know what to look for. Okay, hold on. Just press the 3 dots next to her name, scroll down. Yeah, it's not, because I think I'm on StreamYard. It's not giving me the option. Kenyatta, thank you. Jaganator, thank you. Yeah, on StreamYard, it's not giving me that option, but I will figure it out off of just regular, not 5 ashtrays. DJ Sweet Tea, you silly. Oh my God. Yeah, that song is the shit. I love that song. Jag is currently going off on the lady Oh, is she going off on Effie? Oh, wait a minute. Because if she is, we about to witness that shit. Hold up. Hold up. Because I told y'all, I did not trust Miss Essie Berry. Hold up. Because if she is, we about to just do a quick pause and jump back into live, y'all. Hold up now. Let me, because she gave me the link. She's like, that way, if you decide to pop back over, wait a minute now. Let's catch this piping hot tea. Because I told her before the live that I don't trust Essie Berry. Essie Berry seemed like she playing both sides. Hold up, y'all. Oh, hold on a minute. Let's get into it. Okay, Jag. Now they was in my chat saying you was over here. Was you going off on Essie? Because I said, if she going off, I got to jump back in. What's going on? Did you? Oh, wow. Ooh. Interesting. Mm-hmm. What? Hold on, Bianca. Let me correct you. She said maybe you should have someone you don't know investigate the video. I've never met Jaguar Wright. We've never met in person. I have been supporting her from my own channel because I've been following her on Storm Monroe's channel for over 6 years. So let me get you together right quick. I'm trying not to go full Scorpio on your ass. Okay. Let me get you together. We don't know each other. Now, I've had premonitions of us meeting in real life, eventually, but I don't know her. So get your facts straight before you start assuming shit that you don't even fucking know. Okay? Mhm. Mhm. Right. Mhm. Right. And why is that even the focus? When the focus should be if she believed you, which I could hear in her voice on your live. Hold on. They're saying they can't hear me. You guys, the reason you can't hear it is because if I enable the sound, I'm gonna let you hear how it sounds. Yeah, it's not it's yeah, it's yeah, if I start playing the live right now that I'm share screening to my StreamYard, if I actually play it, then it's gonna produce an echo where you can't make out what she's saying. So again, let me put Jaguar's YouTube channel tag up in here. Let me do that for the people who are watching. Okay. Well, okay. Well, can you guys come over to my StreamYard? That way we can continue this conversation over there. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay. No, no, no. Look at it. Look, this is how I'm looking at it because they're asking questions that you actually can. They're asking me questions that you can answer. Okay, I know, I know. Right, right, right. Absolutely, absolutely. So, like I said, I
You just
just
a little
want
bit because you do it.
for
You
you
know what I'm saying?
guys
All
to
this
be
shit
able
and
to
then
pop
more.
over
And people
because
don't
I want us
understand.
to finish
People,
kind
when
of
you see
having the
stuff like that,
conversation
it's a
about
trauma.
what she said. Because here's the thing: when I was reviewing the content, not just this one, your live from this morning,
Yeah,
when you
you are
called her,
victimizing
I heard
women.
it
And
and
then
I
know that
felt it.
Jag
I
has seen
said
all this
she
through the industry
is
like that. How
not
the fuck she
fully on
supposed to
Jaguar's
be?
side
How
because
did she
even
supposed to act?
the
What
tone,
was she supposed to
everything was
trying to
like,
choke me?
I don't really want to show
Who?
people that I'm
Did
really
it?
rocking with you because behind closed doors, I didn't said X, Y, Z about you. You know, I'm an empath, clairvoyant, psychic, so you can't hide from my ass. And yeah,
Who you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
yeah,
See, what
Hold
people
up.
don't understand is
yep.
The tears that they
I'm not surprised.
saw.
And you're sitting with my enemy. Yep. Right. They're in,
See, I know
they're in my
I know
chat
what they
saying
felt
Lionel
like.
B put them all on payroll. I don't even think it's Lionel B. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is what I'm feeling. And if Essie
I know
Berry's
what it
listening
feels
and I'm
like to be
wrong, then
strapped to a
ma'am,
bed
you can correct me.
with a
I
man
feel
with a
like
gun.
you're getting paid behind closed doors by the Jigga Man himself. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I feel like the Jigga Man paid you, they paid Storm, they paid all these content creators who have been speaking out to turn to discredit. And again, you gotta be a powerful person for to have a whole army of people come against you. That means you hold all the power. And they know it. Right. Right. Absolutely. Yep. Right. It didn't work. Thank you. And all the attention she has, because like I had subscribed to her channel, I think last year when I saw her on Storm and Rose, and every time it's like she's obsessively talking about him as if she's bitter, angry, and maybe still low key. You might still want some of that in a weird way. Either way, hmm, yeah, I was about to say just that. That's why she's in the background. She's not someone he would ever publicly. Mm-mm. Yep, that's the ones that you meet up late at night that nobody never knows. You be pulling up at their house, but they never go to no event. Yep. Come over. You come over and get some food, get some bread, get some head. You know what I'm saying? Like, show enough. So, wait, why did you say not Diddy do Bop? Why they listen? Oh my God. 'Cause they was in the chat like, wait, Jaguar's going off on that lady that was with Storm. I said, wait a minute, y'all, let's pause right quick. Let me go, let me go see what's going on. So I'm gonna run it back and catch the replay. You know, I'm gonna put the comments down in the timestamp. Oh, I gotta definitely go back and watch that for sure. For sure. Right. And they get angry. And they get angry. Yes. Yes. Look, they're even Shonda's putting your channel in the chat. Yeah. And you know what I think? That God is exposing people for who they really are before you go too far with them. That's exactly what it is. Exactly. Yeah. Right. 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 She said that? Wait, she was trying to convince you to go press charges so that they could put the gag order on you or get you. She thought she was that dumb, or you know what? Not them calling Storm Monroe a blowfish face. I am dumb. DJ Sweet Tea. They in my chat cutting up. Wow. Right. Yep. Yep. Right. Not right. 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 Ew. Wait, why they in my chat saying that Storm got man titties? Y'all, you know what? Oh, they cutting up. They are cutting up. Right. Exactly. And I have a feeling it has something to do with him and TK Opioid because I told y'all a while ago that him and TK Opioid just seem to have a undercover relationship dynamic because even a video that I had where's that video I had edited last year? The video where him and Trashy K was on Conscious TV, Conscious TV brought them together and she gaslit him and argued and little boyed him and shit over the whole Von Ray Cassie debacle. And you know, okay. No, he hasn't. Jonathan Hayes just advocated for you and sent me the link on Instagram of the video where he was advocating for you. That's crazy. I have my Instagram open. You know what? I'm gonna show the receipts since motherfuckers want to lie. Let me show the receipts. Right. You have no idea what they're talking about at all. That you're not mad. Can I show them this right quick? Can I show them this? Okay. Since I am still in here, let me go ahead and present screen. For all you lying ass people talking about Jonathan Hay, okay? Shout out to Jonathan Hay. By the way, shout out to you, King. So you guys see this is clearly Jonathan Hay's, this is his page on Instagram, okay? Okay. All right. Jonathan Hayes sent me the link. This is to this video. Oh, now they stopped sharing audio. StreamYard ain't shit. They do this every time. What I have to do is stop sharing the screen and then reshare it. But regardless, he sent me this is the link to this video that he did. Shout out to Real Life Productions on the Blue Couch. His interview where he's advocating for you and vindicating you once again, saying he knows you're telling the truth. So y'all please stop lying on people that this is my Instagram. This is y'all see I'm in my DM inbox and I tell him thank you for sending this. He's been sending me content. There's another video he sent me. Another one. So stop lying on him. I'm like, if y'all don't stop lying on these people, like I gotta keep showing y'all proof. This is another video he sent me. So if he why would he be sending me links to present during my lives, which I did present this during my last live. I told him, I said, I'm gonna present whatever you send, I'll present and I'll let you know I'm about to go live. Shout out to you, King, if you are watching right now. So yeah, yes, he has always been defending Jaguar. So y'all talking about y'all coming together so hard against this woman because you know she's not only telling the truth, but you also know that Jay-Z is being brought down. So you guys are trying everything you can to try to discredit her, and it's not gonna happen. Because as long as I'm here, I'm gonna be showing the truth. I know that's right, Queen. I know that's right. Right. Show enough. Right. The best way to win is not to play the game. Don't even give it energy. But I'm going to defend you because I know that they're not telling the truth. I know that from what he sends me on Instagram. Right. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm-hmm. Clarity, I'm sure. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah, and it all makes sense. And then that's where she got it from, which is extremely sad. Mm. You know what? Damn. I hope everybody listening hears the lengths that these people have and will go to discredit this woman, so just so that they can cover for this man. If you still think that Sean Carter is innocent, you have got to be nuts if you don't see the setup. Right.
See, I know what that felt like. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing.
Man, people
It
when you see
definitely
stuff
is,
like
and that's
that,
way
it's a
too much
trauma.
because that means you aren't
You are
doing anything
victimizing
else with your
women,
life
and
but
then know that Jack's seen
obsessively,
all this through the industry like
presenting
that. How the fuck
content
she
to lie
supposed to
on
be?
people.
How did she
What I'm gonna
supposed
do,
to
I'm
act?
gonna pop
What
back
she supposed
over
to feel like?
He
to
choked me.
it.
Who?
Did
Yes.
he?
Okay. Well, here's the
Who you
thing.
talking about, baby?
If y'all can come over to mine, I
Wait,
would
you need me
love
to
that.
drop you down?
And I don't want you to feel that it's you influencing
See,
it.
what people don't
I feel
understand
like
is
some of the people in my chat
the tears that they
that
saw.
are asking questions, it would be good to see you there. Because yeah.
This nigga said,
Okay.
bitch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Got
you
you.
know what though, Jack? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah,
Because
that's
you
cool.
been telling
Just
that shit for
the
so
link I
long,
sent you
and to
in
see
the
something
email, go
like
ahead
that
and
on
add to that. I'll add
mine,
y'all
you
to
know,
the
and then to
stage,
see
and then
it,
when y'all
I know
pop
it had
off,
to
I'll
make you
finish the
feel some
feedback.
kind of way. You was the first person. I was like,
Because I'm still
damn.
playing it right now.
Anybody who saw that and anybody who listen what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know
Okay,
that
I'll
affected
see you
you
guys in a
just a
minute.
little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People,
Let
when
me
you see stuff
let
like
me
that,
put
it's
this
a
in the
trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jack has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to
let
act?
me find
I
What's she
remember the
supposed to
first
feel
time
like?
he choked me.
Who?
Did
Did
he?
he? Who you talking about, baby?
You're welcome.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is
You're welcome.
the tears that they saw.
Thank you.
See, I know what that felt like.
Right, and that's all it's about on my channel. Like I keep telling people, it's not about no money.
I know what it feels like to be
I know
strapped
what
to a
God even
bed
showed me before
with a
I
man.
even saw you speaking on Storm's channel some 6 years ago. So I'm going to support you, just like I told people.
Brightspeed
the
is
other
giving
shows.
new
I'm gonna support
customers
Jaguar
free
until God
fiber
told me
internet
not to.
for
So
3
far, God ain't
months.
told me not to. So we in
Save some
this.
cash.
We in this, and we gonna make happen.
know
So
that,
I'm here
Wendy.
for y'all, and we support y'all. I really want y'all to come over because I want y'all to see what people are putting in the chat. Hilarious.
Yeah, you know what though, Jen? When I
Y'all
saw
do
that
that.
video, you was the first person I thought about.
Okay.
Why? Because you have been
Okay,
telling that
hush.
shit
All
for
right.
so long, and to see something like that
Bye.
on
All right,
you know,
y'all. I'm
and then to
back.
see it, I know it had to
Okay,
make you
so
feel
I
some kind
started
of way. You was the
playing
first person. I was
the
like, damn.
content again because I
Anybody who
realized that
saw
you guys
that,
couldn't
and
actually
anybody
hear
who, and listen what you've been saying
what
for
we were
these
saying
years,
because I
they
had
should feel
I
real
had two different
stupid, real
StreamYard
dumbfounded.
pages
And I know
open.
that affected you just a little bit
And
because
so
you
there's
knew
been
it.
so many
You know what I'm saying?
comments. I
All
will
this
get
shit
to
and
them in
then
a
more.
moment.
And
I
people
want to
don't
make for sure.
understand. People,
I
when
need
you
to go
see
full
stuff like
screen. There
that,
we
it's a
go. So I can
trauma.
see at what point.
You
Because
are
I want you
victimizing
guys to
women.
see the part where the broom moved. So I'm gonna run it back a little bit. Give me 1 second.
I remember the first time he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who you talking about, baby?
And then that part too, where Essie Berry, who is she telling that she's on live? Like that made me curious too when she said she looked over and she said, "I'm on live," because I thought she like maybe I'm assuming I thought she lived by herself. I didn't know she had people that stayed with her.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See what people
And you guys can see again Storm's arm. You can see his right arm looking like he's typing something.
don't understand is the tears
Okay,
that
y'all
they
saw that. Please tell me you saw that. Let me run it back. You saw him quickly type something, and then as soon as he typed something, in the far right corner, on the other side of the broom, you see the shadow flashing. I'm gonna run it back so y'all can see it.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
see what people don't understand is the tears that
Did y'all see that? As soon as he stopped typing and he did his fingers, he threw his fingers up. As soon as he threw his fingers up, you see the shadow. I wish I could see my mouse. I don't know why it's not showing the mouse. But anyways, just pay attention to his right arm as he's typing. Just pay attention and then pay attention to the shadow.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
see what people don't understand is
Literally, oh damn, I didn't mean for it to rewind. I was trying to hit pause. Hold on. Literally, as soon as he got done typing, there was the black shadow. Hold on, I'm trying to run it back. Okay, y'all see him typing right now, right? Okay, I'm gonna let it play.
Real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she?
Because what you'll notice is he says the Jaguar, there's a long pause. And Jaguar takes pauses, but she does not pause that long. So he's typing something. All of a sudden, not only is it a long pause, but her face briefly freezes up.
She's supposed to be. How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to
first
feel
time
like?
he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See what people don't understand is
So right there, as soon as Storm stops typing and he nods his head and flicks his fingers up like go ahead, soon as his fingers come down, I see the flash of the shadow. I'm gonna run it back.
Who you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
see what people don't understand is
Okay, right there. When he says, because he asked her, he says, do I need to run it down? Meaning, did he need to take her out of the stage? Because he was trying to make it seem like she was having a moment. And as soon as he says that, and he says, okay, with the hand gesture, look to the far right corner where the broom is. And as soon as he's done typing, you're going to see the shadow. As soon as he's done typing.
see what people don't understand is
See it?
the tears that
Y'all seen that, right? As soon as he gestured his hand to say, okay, then you see the shadow jump up. I'm gonna let it keep playing because I'm gonna rewind it on the screen. This is a screen recording of me watching the footage, by the way.
saw.
Did y'all see the shadow again?
See what people don't understand is
He says,
the
okay,
tears that
then
they
you see the shadow.
saw.
And it's a very quick flash of a shadow. There it is again. It's glitching. It's glitching. It's literally glitching.
See, I know what
It's not
I
even
know
like
what
a
that felt
plane
like.
flying over. It's glitching.
I know what it feels
Like
like
it's
to be
for real
strapped to a bed
glitching. It's crazy to
when a
me.
man put a gun in your head and tell you sing.
That's why y'all see me. I keep stopping and rewinding it because I wanted to get the timestamp.
Man, people, when you see stuff like that, it's a
He
trauma.
types.
You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen
He's
all
typing
this
while
through the
he's nodding
industry
his
like
head
that.
and
How the
reading
fuck she
something on the
supposed to be?
screen.
How is she supposed to act?
Probably he's
What's she
reading the
supposed to feel
AI
like?
prompt that he's typing. Or he could be pasting it. Maybe someone's emailing it to him. Because now he even looks confused. And I just saw the Baphomet over Storm Monroe's third eye.
Who you talking about, baby?
He's still typing.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
And see how she's sitting there for a long while?
See, what people don't understand
Jaguar
is
never pauses that long. He says,
the
okay,
tears
and
that
then you
they
see the
saw.
black glitch. And this time, it's not just in the far right corner. The black glitch is even behind her. It's like he's creating shadows and glitches.
Yeah, you know what though, Jack? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about. Why? Because you have been telling that shit for so long.
And then you start to see her
something like
sunglasses
that
glitching.
online, you know, and then to see it, I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn, anybody who saw that.
Okay, hold up. I just got a message. Who's in the chat that needs to get booted? Oh, Devil Doll? No, Sister Shonda, she's okay. I know her name is a little daunting, but I've seen her support Jaguar in the chat. So yeah, I've seen this woman support Jaguar. So unless she starts to post something inappropriate, we're not going to boot her out. I've actually seen her say that she believes Jaguar, but don't be off. People got names for their channels. It's cool. Wait, she says she needs to go. Let me review the comments. Hold up. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I know they're working together. I pointed that out to the queen earlier. I'm just reviewing. Because they're saying, wait a minute. Oh, hold on, Sentinel West. Let me send that to you. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got you. Hold on. Yeah, Sentinel West said Devil Doll is cool. Like I said, I've seen her support them on Jaguar's page. So why I keep saying page? I meant to say on her channel. Okay. I just sent it to you, Odell. Devil Doll, don't worry. One of my D's peeps, she was thrown off by the name of your channel and she thought you were a troll. But I told her I've literally seen you in the chat on several of Jaguar's lives, and I've always seen you support them. And Odell says you're cool. So I'm not worried about that. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah, she was. She was. I'm glad you caught that. I'm about to show it. I just quickly paused it so that I could show. You know what, Purple Flower? I'm going to get moderators set up. I realize now that I do need them. I already know the people I'm going to put as mods, but as of right now, you know, it's just me. She said, she's okay, Sister Shonda. Sister Shonda don't play. She's okay. She's okay, love. I appreciate you being protective, and thank you, Nafisa. I love my D's peeps. Y'all really do be rocking with me. Sister Shonda ready to kick her out. Sister Shonda. She's all right, love. She's all right. Thank you, boo. Thank you. So yeah, we'll get you we'll get you with the moderator. Look, DJ Sweet Tea, y'all know Sister Shonda like me. She don't play that shit. She's like, get her out the chat. It's okay. I love y'all, these peeps, for real. Okay, now let's get back because I need y'all to see this. Okay, I'm gonna run it back, especially since Odell, did you guys get the link? Just drop down in the comment. Let me know, did you get the link, or do I need to email it to you again? Hopefully you guys have it. Okay, hold on, let me check the chat. He said no. Okay, let me send it again. Okay. Oh, you know what? I realized I sent it to the wrong email. My bad. Hold on. Let me send it to you now. Okay, so this time I sent it to both of y'all from the last email that we were communicating on, and I made sure to CC Jaguar too. Let me know if you guys got it this time. Not Courtney Burgess' face, no, because Courtney, see, Storm's not a bad looking dude. Courtney Burgess has a very unfortunate face. That's the nicest way I can put that. I will. Sister Shonda always rocks with me though. She does. Her and Andrew, they're in every live, so I know she has my best interest at heart. Right? He says okay. He says okay. Okay, thank you, Wolfgang. Y'all saw how he was typing, and then he says okay, and then all of a sudden it glitches. So Nafisa, that's okay, my love. Look. Yes, Andrew, you and Sister Shonda will be the mods. I got to figure out how to get it set up. Thank you for apologizing, because we don't want to shun the Jaginator. Sister Shonda, she took one look at her channel name. She texted me quick. She needs to get out the chat.
Listen to me. We had a new one coming in today. That was Devil Dog, right? Yeah, but see, a lot of people don't know what Devil Dog means. Devil Dog, is it Devil Doll or dog?
It's doll.
Okay.
Devil Doll.
No, because you know, a Devil Dog in the military is a nickname for one of the branches.
Okay.
You know, like you got grunts, you got jarheads, you got devil dogs. Devil dogs are usually, you know, your fighter jet pilots.
Got you.
So I don't know if her father was, you know, in the Air Force and she was a devil doll, but a devil dog is a man and a devil doll would be a girl. So maybe she's a pilot. I don't know.
All I know is I've seen her be very positive of you in your chats. That's why I knew she was okay. But Sister Shonda was not having it. When I tell you,
I had somebody come through with a screen name said Satan on it, and I blocked them immediately. Immediately.
Now, stuff like that, yeah. I mean, I already set my chat to subscriber only, so I told him, because there was a troll that jumped in here, and she had subscribed just to talk shit. And I said, "Oh, well, thank you for the subscribe, but you got to go now. You're banned now."
Hey, Murph.
For that.
Shout out to all the Jaganators in the house. Shout out to one of our really, really, really great mods, Murph, and he came to us.
Hey, Murph.
He came to us by way of the Atwood family. So, shout out to all of our UK people. This they're having tea for breakfast with us. So
that's what's up. Yeah, shout out to all the Jaganators. Shout out to the D's Peep. Shout out to this collaboration. Now, I'm going to get back to the video, because if I start getting caught up.
If you don't mind,
yes, ma'am.
I would like to deal with the questions, because I literally have to go. I got a screen test that I have to do. And I still have to go over my lines and stuff like that. So I don't have too much more time, but I definitely wanted to come through and answer whatever.
And thank you. Thank you both for coming in, you and Odell. Like, I really do appreciate it. Because I keep forgetting, I'm used to being up late, but it's almost 2. So
it's not even just that. It's just that we do like 16, 18-hour days.
Got you.
Know what I mean?
Yes, and y'all need to rest.
Sweetheart, I'll be 48 in May, and he's right behind me. We ain't no kids. We need disco naps to go out at night. We need cat naps to get ready for, to eat like, yeah, girl.
I feel you. So for those who had questions about, y'all had so many different questions in terms of Jaguar, Essie Berry, Jaguar and Storm. You guys had questions about the original. Somebody had jumped in the chat that said that she allegedly had the original video of this.
Yeah.
And she sent me a link on my email, and she said, "I'm not a troll. I'm actually here to support Jag. I have the original video that was not edited." So there were people that were asking questions about that. Of course, I don't have a way to answer those.
And what about what wasn't edited?
Well, they were asking, like, how come the original video was never put out, and who has it now, and like what's going on with that?
Well, see, what it's looking like happened was, now that we're getting a fuller picture, what it's looking like is that the original aired. So unless someone was screen recording that, you wouldn't have it.
Okay.
When it was done, they went in and did what they did, and that was that. But the thing is, it was how did it sit there for 6 months with nobody knowing it?
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. But what it does say is this, and this is a question that I'm not surprised that nobody's asking. Storm Monroe's supposed to be a hot content creator. He gets a lot of traction. He gets a lot of views. You telling me after that day, nobody even bothered to look at that video again?
Right.
Until now? That would make him, that would be good.
Right.
So when he made the switch, I don't know. But I got 3 screenshots of people who told me they were there for that first one, and they said, no, that's not it. So that's all I can really say about that. Someone asked the question, what do I think about Storm?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think people are expecting me to be really upset, and I'm not. Do I sound upset?
Not at all. You sound unbothered, as you should.
I mean, I am.
Oh, by the way, this is the lady that said she had the original video, the one that's on the screen right now.
Okay, so you were at the live and you saved the original one. Okay. And did you see what they have out now, or did you see something different originally and then they changed it? Like, I don't.
Because that's what I wanted to know. Did she have the original one or the one?
Okay, no, because I'm looking at the comments on the screen. I'm not reading the chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. And it's just, I don't know. I feel bad for him.
Yes,
I feel bad for him. Is what I really feel. Because there was so much talent and there was so much promise there. And I don't know if he just lost his nerve or his brain having all that sex for money and doing all those strange things to his body on OnlyFans. But
did you send it real quick, Angelici? Did you send it to my email? I'm just looking to see your response in the chat.
But what I will say is that I do know for sure Storm Monroe was very angry about the fact that I was bringing Tiffany Haddish to the blue couch.
Why?
And not to him.
Oh, that she got to go and not him.
Just like Storm Monroe was upset that I brought D. Haven to the blue couch.
Gotcha.
And not to him. You know, what I learned about Storm, because he pulled this stunt the last time. I talked to him one day, we had a great conversation, and the next thing you know, he was doing a story about, I SA'd some guy and it was all a lie. He did this exact same shit 4 years ago, except last time he had a bum witness, and now this time he has a bum video. And it's just
she just sent, I just saw the link she sent of the original.
It's just
yeah, and it says 6 months ago. Wait a minute, May 19th.
Yeah, it was May 19th. I said
that. Okay, thank you, hon.
Yeah.
Thank you for sending that. I'm not going to share it right now because it's over 2 hours. I want to actually watch it offline fully and then show the part specifically of this part that I'm analyzing right now of the original one. So we will do that probably tonight.
She screen recorded the original. This is not the video that he posted up.
Yeah, not the one he posted yesterday. This is from May.
She screen. No, She screen recorded it, correct? From that day and saved it.
Yeah.
What actually aired that day. All that being said, I think you should take a look at it and go comparatively. But at the end of the day, look at how easy it is for these people to lie. Oh, and just so you know, I shared this live on my community wall.
Thank you. Thank you. Because I need people to see this. Like, I'm just glad that the Most High gave me the gifts that I have of being an overly analytical, obsessive Scorpio and an editor. Because the minute I started seeing this glitch, I knew it was some bullshit. I was like, this is glitching way.
And then I looked at the clip. I'm like, oh crap. And then I looked and I saw my earring wasn't moving. A piece of hair was moving, which is crazy because the hair that was moving, as you see, is leaned up against the earring. How is the earring not moving and the hair is?
And what I just showed them, I'm gonna run it back now that y'all are here. You're gonna see Storm typing, and then he's gonna flick his hand up and say okay in a very feminine way. And
hold on, wait a minute, Bliss. I gotta read this comment. I knew Storm was a liar when Jag did a live and mentioned how he was dodging her because he owed her some money, and she didn't even bash him. Then he just
Oh, I ain't even seen that on the screen.
Yeah, that's all true.
I read all their comments. They're not. No, they're not. People are bashing them. I've seen that. Yes, Katie. Glitch means so. I'm gonna run it back real quick. I'll get back to you.
You want to know what's funny? You're actually sitting here explaining something that they've already watched.
They don't even know it's there, right?
No. Even better than that. The Matrix.
Yeah.
If you remember in that film, anytime you saw a glitch or, well, not just a black cat, but anything that glitched, if you saw something once, and then and you remember they were coming out, it was right before the ambush when Cypher had set them up, and Neo saw the cat, and he said, oh, deja vu. And they all turned and looked like, oh.
Right.
He said, what do you mean? What did you see?
Right.
He said, well, I saw the black cat, and I saw another one just like that. It was deja vu.
Right.
They said, no, it's a glitch in the Matrix. They changed something.
Yep.
And the exit that they had that was there, when they went to go and look, it was gone.
Yep.
Now, how is that any different than this video?
Right.
No, seriously.
It's the same concept of let's do this quick, terrible edit so that people
we can force
turn a bunch of people to agents.
Yeah,
exactly. And not just that, so we can force people into seeing things the way we want them.
Exactly. Not the way that they happened. The way that we want you to see it. And unfortunately, all the dumbasses, oh my God. I mean, they were commenting under my comment that I left under his channel, under that video. Because I said it's a shame how people are trying to go to great lengths to discredit women who are survivors of sexual abuse. And well, we watched it. I said, okay, that's why I did the deep dive. As you guys can see on my screen record, why I keep rewinding it so that I could show you the timestamp and explain exactly what I'm seeing.
I know what
again,
it is like to be strapped to a bed.
This is me screen
With
recording.
a gun in your head to tell you sing. No, but wait a minute, pause. If you're even paying attention, listen to my voice and look at my movement.
Right.
At the movement of my mouth.
It's not even in sync.
My voice is actually about maybe a half a millisecond faster than my lips are moving.
Right. And that's what happens when the audio and the visual are no longer in sync. See, I did the old school AV editing on Final Cut Pro, where we literally had to clip the audio and the video and make it sync for our TV broadcast shows. If it got out of sync and out of sequence, we had to re-edit it.
And the glitch also happened with Essie Berry as well.
Yep.
The real life Mandela effect.
You want to know what's really sad about the both of those people? Clearly, back on May 19th, this was a plan.
Yeah. Way back then.
Way back then.
Which is crazy.
This was a plan. Now let's count the months. June, July, August, September, October, November. It's almost 7 months. They've been cooking this shit up.
Right.
7
smiling in your face,
months,
acting like they're man. When I tell you, it's crazy. It's crazy how both of us had that same experience this year. Just me with people in my real life doing the same thing, and I feel like that's why God aligned this, because I know what that's like.
The reason why Danny Robertson started the video by saying this is not edited, you're absolutely right. It was a dead giveaway.
Trying to tell you what it is.
And typing in an AI code takes the responsibility off the person to say, well, I didn't edit it, AI did, but you had to type the code, which is what I'm showing them now. I'm gonna come back to y'all comments right quick, you guys, because I want to show this.
He was listening for what I was saying and gearing everything up for the AI to create the.
Look, he's typing. See,
people,
he's
when
typing.
you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You
want
were victimized.
Look at you. Look at how your face is still, but your ear. Did y'all see it? Did y'all see it?
Yeah.
Did y'all see the broom? Did y'all see the broom move?
See that?
Did you guys see the broom move? Let me run it back. Look at the broom move right at the moment
Yeah.
where I say her face is still, but all you see moving is her right earring. Look at the broom.
You are victimizing women, and
Look
you
at the
know that
dustpan.
Jack has seen
Dustpans
all
don't
this
fly
through
in
the
the wind.
industry
That
right
was
there.
the
How the
first thing
fuck
that
she
caught my
supposed to be?
attention. You see
How
the
did she
dustpan
supposed to
flying.
act? What's she supposed
And I'm
to
also
act?
going to zoom in and show that. So I'm gonna let it play because I'm gonna zoom in a second and show the close-up of the dustpan flying in the wind while your face is turned. Your face is still right now.
What are you talking about, baby?
Your whole face is still, but your braids are flying in the wind.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
This is nuts, bro.
See, what people don't understand is the
See the
things that
shadow
they
again, the
saw.
glitching. That's why I stopped it and rewinded it. Y'all are witnessing me doing an editor analysis, what they call proof watching and editing.
Yeah,
to make
you know
sure
what
that
though,
there's
Jack? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about.
Then there's
Why?
the shadow
Because you
again
been
by
telling
the
that
broom.
shit for so long, and to see something like that online, you know, and then
Then
to
your
see
face
it,
goes
I know
still.
it had
And
to
see
make
the
you
glitching
feel
on the
some kind of
glasses?
way. You
Y'all
was
see
the
the
first
glitching
person.
on
I
the
was like,
glasses?
damn. Anybody who saw that, and
Then it
anybody
stops
who
again and it glitches on
listen
the
what you've been
glasses
saying
again.
for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded.
And
And I
Slim's
know that
reading and
affected
screen
you
and he's
just a little
typing
bit because
again.
you
He's
knew it.
typing.
You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more.
He's
And
reading the
people don't
screen and typing.
understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma.
Your face goes still
You're
again. Only
victimizing
thing we see
women.
moving is
And
your
you
right
know that
earring.
Jack has seen all this through the industry
But
like
there's
that. How the fuck she supposed to
then
be?
it's
How is she
the
supposed
dustpan.
to act?
The
What's she
dustpan
supposed
again.
to feel
First time
like?
he choked me.
This is exactly why because I watched it the first time, then I watched it the second time, the third time I screen recorded it. So I was like, dude, I know I'm not nuts. I know I'm seeing certain things
Wait, you
being
need me
still,
to
other
drop
things
you
moving.
down?
Plus the dustpan.
See,
Dustpans
what people
cannot
don't
fly in the
understand
wind.
the things
And there's
that
a
they
shadow again.
saw.
Shadow glitch. Shadow glitch again. Shadow glitches again.
Look at
Shadow
that.
glitches.
I
Shadow
know what
glitches
it felt
again.
like.
Shadow glitches again as he's typing. He's typing and then the shadows are glitching.
I know what it feels like to be strapped to a
You want to
bed.
know what's sad?
With a
Pause for
man.
a second.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it because this is nuts, bro.
You want to know what's sad? No, you want to know what's sad?
This is crazy.
He was okay with doing this
Right.
for money,
Same as Judas did, betrayed Jesus for some damn silver.
which is the first thing that I said when I started my video journal this morning. You want to know the part of that story that a lot of people don't even know about Judas? He never even lived to spend
Did not.
that 30 pieces of silver.
He didn't.
He was actually dead before Yeshua.
Yep. They got him.
He's the one. They said he unalived himself like Liam Payne.
Yeah.
Ain't no point in lying for it. You might end up dying for it.
And I remember you said that in your song.
Yep.
That's the sad part is that they're so willing to
willing.
to turn for $1. And like I keep telling people, maybe it is because I died and went to heaven.
No, but
and came back.
in order
can't
for
take none of
people
that
like this to be able to do something like that to someone like me,
right,
proves how devoid of humanity they are.
right.
Like at the end of the day, that's really the lesson here. They know the hell that I've been through. They know everything that I went through, and they were willing to do this to me anyway. Because they're a bunch of broke fucking piece of shit ass trolls. Busted down. And all I was ever was kind and nice and decent, and loving. And you know what? That part about me is not going to change.
Right.
But what will change is neither one of them will ever experience that with me again.
Right. Right.
And I'm a shitty, I'm the wrong, it's real shitty to lose a friend like me, G.
Right. Right.
Like when you lose a friend like me, motherfucker, you done lost something.
Yep.
But on that note, we're gonna get ready to roll out because I just want to say a prayer.
Okay.
Wish me luck. It's late. I got a screen test tonight.
Okay.
I'm up for a roll. We'll see if I can actually get this one done. I had another roll earlier this year, but due to everything that was going on, it just wasn't safe for me to do. But I got another chance at another film. So if y'all want to say a prayer for me and wish me well.
I do.
That would be great.
Do you care if I do a prayer real quick?
Sure.
Okay. Most High, I just want to thank you right now for this moment. Thank you for everybody that's here on the live tonight. Thank you for Queen Jaguar and her King Odell. Thank you for just showing us the real truth, not only tonight, but this whole time. I want to thank you for the divine alignment and the answered prayers that I gave up back in May during the full moon. Thank you for the healing that is taking place within Jaguar Wright's mind, body, spirit, and her heart chakra. Thank you for removing the pain of betrayal that people have projected onto her. Thank you for how strong you are making her right now to continue to move forward and to continue to speak her truth. Thank you for the divine protection over her mind, body, spirit, and her household. Thank you for protecting her and Odell's union. Thank you for protecting her everywhere she goes. Thank you for her having a victory over her screen test tonight, Most High. And most of all, thank you for bringing all of the truth tellers together. I want to thank you for Jaguar Wright's life, her purpose, and her being. I want to thank you for Odell's protection and alignment with her. I want to thank you for Jonathan Hayes' vindication and alignment. I want to thank you for his life and his purpose. I want to thank you for Natanya Rubin and her alignment and her life and her purpose. Most High, I want to thank you for everyone who is supporting the truth. And most of all, thank you for choosing us. because we are nothing without you. And we are here to bring you into this realm, this dark place. We are here to bring the light of the Most High God on this earth. So I just want to give you thanks tonight. I want to give you praise for keeping my mind, for keeping Jaguar's mind through everything she has been through. I even want to thank you right now for her son Sam's healing, Most High. I want to thank you for bringing him back to her and allowing her to hear from her son, to know that he is okay. I want to thank you for delivering his mind right now from the dark stronghold that has been placed upon his mind. I cancel the assignment of that demon that's been assigned to his third eye right now in the name of the Most High God, in the name of Yeshua. That boy is covered by the blood of Yeshua. I thank you for his healing right now, Lord God. I thank you for the gifts that you have given me to be used to help people be healed. And I thank you for the healing that I'm speaking over this entire planet, not just YouTube. Every victim who has not been heard, that they will be heard. Every victim who has not been found, that they will be found and set free, and that their mind, body, and spirit will be healed, Lord God, because that is what you have given us a charge to do, is to help bring healing. So I want to thank you for bringing the realization of the deception through my editor's eye. I want to thank you for even seeing fit to choose me, because I am nothing without you. And I thank you right now. I want to thank all the angels and ancestors and spirit guides that are watching over every one of us, that are watching over Jaguar's home, over her channel, over her content, over her children, her child, over her family, Lord God. Keep us in perfect peace. Keep us in perfect peace. Keep us in perfect peace and healing and joy, because the joy of the Lord is our strength. Together we are strong. Together we bring you and we magnify you, and we thank you for the victory. I thank you for the victory in my life. I thank you for the victory over every circumstance that I am facing. I thank you for the healing from my crown down to the bottom of my feet. I thank you for Jaguar's healing from her crown down to the bottom of her feet. I thank you for healing her of all of the trauma, Lord God, that she has endured her whole life, that she is completely set free, and that justice will be served to all victims. We pray for the healing of every victim around this planet. I pray for their freedom right now. And I thank you, and I thank you, and I thank you, Lord God, for answered prayers. Thank you right now for the victory, for abundance, for healing, prosperity, favor, and divine protection and peace tonight, that we will all rest and have peaceful rest. I pray the victory over Jaguar's life, that everything her hand touches will be blessed, that everything she goes for, she will receive in infinite abundance right now, Lord God. I thank you for her strength right now, Lord God. And I thank you for divine alignment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All these things I ask in your name, in your son's name, Yeshua, the true Christ, Asheo, Amen. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And it was lovely until we see each other again.
Yes, ma'am.
Have a
And
great
whenever you guys
night.
get a chance, just catch the replay, but just know you guys are in my prayers daily. And it's 333 people in the building right now, so that's another angel divine confirmation. So be blessed and be endowed, rather, with infinite abundance. Endowed with infinite abundance.
Yes. Asheo.
Asheo. You guys have
good night, D peeps.
Y'all, thank you. Thank you. Oh, there's so much love in the chat. So much love in the chat. Thank you. Thank you, you guys. Thank you. So I'm so glad that they were able to come through and we were able to have that moment of prayer, because, you know, prayer cancels out negativity and it raises the vibration. So let's get back to finishing reviewing the rest of this, and then I'll definitely get back to the comments. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, prayer. One thing about it I know is how to pray. People might judge me. Again, I'm not religious either. I'm very much so spiritual. I don't believe in religion. Murph, definitely catch the replay on my most recent lives. I really go in about the foundation of religion. And I was raised apostolic Pentecostal, preacher's daughter, bishop's niece. I do not claim any religion. I am a spiritual warrior. I am a spiritualist and a high priestess. My job is to bring healing and awareness into this realm. But one thing I know how to do is pray, for sure. So thank you. Thank you for all the love that you guys are showing to Jaguar and myself. Exactly. Me and God. Exactly. Exactly. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Like, for real. Okay. I want to finish playing this because I want you guys to see the part where I zoom in.
Brightspeed is giving new customers free fiber internet
Did
for
they really
3
play an
months.
ad? Are y'all serious?
Save some cash.
Oh, I forgot they did.
Don't know that, Brandy.
Yeah, get out of here. YouTube is always doing that, playing stupid ads just randomly.
Yeah, you know what though, Jack? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about. Why? Because you have been telling that shit for so long, and to see something like that online, you know, and then to see it, I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn, anybody who saw that and anybody who and listen what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
He choked me.
Antoine Patterson. Is it Antoine? If I tell you what, before the live ends, I can do a prayer specifically with you, for sure. I can definitely do that. Let's see. So if you're just tuning in, what I'm doing is reviewing the screen capture that I took of this footage when I was watching this video on Storm Monroe's channel, because I'm an editor. I'm like a senior editor. I've been editing for over 20 years. And I was able to catch all the glitching and all of the cuts and editing that's out of sequence. So yeah, her phone did ring, and it definitely appeared that they were texting each other. So yeah. So and exactly, and that's why she got louder for sure. So I'm glad that you guys can see it. So I'm gonna get back to playing the screen recording.
Your brand, and you're recruiting for your stable.
Now you guys see right here. You see right here that Storm is obviously on his phone texting. And if you look at Essie Berry, it looks as if she's looking at her phone as well. And it definitely, in my opinion, looks like they may be texting each other.
You want to have the girls out there that make it look fun. That make whoring
Then he
look
puts
easy.
his phone down.
Look
This
at
is
young
where I zoomed
Miami.
in.
Don't she make being a whore look so much fun? She's always smiling. She love being peed on.
Let's hold on. Hold on. Let's
Did he with her babies at the flavor fuck off and changed her?
Caribbean, they all hoes.
No, there's something special about her because she could make Patra blush. You hear me? When she flashed her snatch on.
Listen, what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma.
So right here, if you notice, all of a sudden, you seen that Jaguar was moving, right? It looked like maybe she spit out some spit or whatever. Why all of a sudden does her face go completely solid still? There's no more physical movement of her face or her body, but yet her earring is still moving.
Victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be?
And at the same time that her earring is moving, so is the dustpan. So I'm gonna run that back so that you guys can see that, because I'm explaining to you as an editor what I saw and why I was stopping and pausing it.
All this shit and then more, and people don't understand.
See how she spits?
People, when you
So take a look. See how she spits, right? And the rest of her body's moving, and all of a sudden her face goes completely solid still.
you know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more, and people don't
She
understand.
spits, right? Then all of a
People,
sudden,
when you see
it's
stuff like
almost
that,
like someone stopped the video. Because all of a sudden there's zero movement here. It's like she's frozen. And at the same time that she's frozen, we see Storm right above her typing. And right after he types and he does his hand like, go ahead, then you start seeing the glitching and the shadowing, and you start to see the broom dustpan moving.
The trauma, you are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like
That's
that.
why I zoomed in so you can see the earring
How is she
moves.
supposed to act?
The earring moves at the same time the
to
dustpan moves, but yet her face is completely still. So how does her earring and dustpan move, but yet her face is completely still? That's why I zoomed in.
How is she supposed to act?
See, her face is completely still for like a few seconds, but yet the earring is moving and the dustpan is
through
moving.
the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How
See,
is
the
she
face is
supposed to
still.
act? What she supposed to feel like?
There was glitching on the glasses. And I intentionally stopped it to get the timestamp, and I didn't mean to do that. That just kind of popped up.
Me.
Oh,
I really hate that it does that. Because what I'm doing right here is running it back, because I'm like, did I just see that shit?
All this through the
So I'm
industry
running it
like
back
that.
to
How the
watch
fuck
it
she
again.
supposed to be? How does she supposed
And you
to
see the
act?
dustpan flying in the wind. Again.
Do y'all think Diddy beat on Carisha as well?
I think he beat on every woman he had. If he did that.
When a nigga wakes up out of his sleep ass naked in a.
Listen, what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand.
And I even noticed how her glasses glitched right before she goes to spit. So he's already manipulating the imagery. And now that I am close up, you guys can clearly see his right arm leaning forward typing as all this is going on.
People, when you see stuff like that,
Earring
it's
moves.
a trauma. You are victimizing women.
Face is
and then
still.
know that
Earring
Jag has seen
moves.
all this through the industry like that. How the
Then
fuck
the
she supposed to
dustpan
be?
flying
How
up.
is she supposed to act?
That
What she
was the
supposed to
first
feel
time
like?
he choked me.
And the even more shitty part about this is that when the dustpan flies up, you can actually see the hole of where it normally would be attached to the broom. This is so fucking shitty editing, bro.
Who?
Diddy?
Who you talking about, baby?
Her face is completely still,
you need me to
and her
drop
glasses
down?
are glitching.
See, what people don't understand is the
And
tears
there's
that
the
they
shadows
saw.
again. And the shadows are glitching. More
See, I
shadow
know
glitching.
I know what that felt like.
That's why I kept pausing it and running it back.
I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out.
See the glitch?
While he's raping you.
Now, on this part, the reason it went black is because I canceled my premium. And every time I'm watching any video, when the screen goes black, it's because they're about to play an ad. So I actually had to go all the way out the video to get them to stop playing the ad so I can keep screen sharing. Because y'all saw the other ad that popped up. So I was just trying to avoid that again.
Yeah, you know what though, Jack? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about.
Who they trying to
Why?
attack my
Because you
throat
have been telling that
chakra?
shit for so long, and to see something like that online, you know, and then to see it, I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn.
Did y'all hear the phone notification go off as she's talking, and then she's getting louder talking? And keep in mind, Storm had been texting on his phone and typing on what appears to be a laptop. And then her phone's going off at the same time he's making all that movement. That's why I said I really believe they were texting each other during this live.
Damn. Anybody who saw
A bitch down a hallway like a field goal. Clearly, this is not something that is a first time thing.
Right. Jack, when I first saw
half naked out of your, like this nigga said, bitch.
Yeah, you know what though, Jack? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought about. Why? Because you have been telling that shit for so long, and to see something like that online, you know, and then to see it, I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person. I was like, damn. Anybody who saw that?
Did y'all see how her face? Did y'all see how her face just went completely still? I'm gonna run it back.
You have been telling that shit for so long, and to see something like that online, you know, and then to see it.
Right there, literally, as you hear the phone notification go off, it's as if they're stopping the video while it's live. Because all of a sudden, her face just goes completely still, and then you start seeing glitching on the sunglasses.
I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person.
And we don't see anything moving in the wind until just now. A very long pause.
Listen, what you've been saying for these years, they should be saying, people, when you see stuff like that, it's dumbfounded. And I know it had to make you feel some kind of way. You was the first person.
Right there, where she temporarily closed her mouth, you don't see the earrings moving in the wind anymore. You don't see any wind blowing through her blouse, and you don't see any wind blowing through her braids because they were altering the video content, like literally as they're on live. And keep it in mind, Jaguar spoke about this on her live from this morning. She said, the funny thing is, he called me. They were on the phone right before the live started. And I believe she said they were on the phone when he started the live, and then they jumped off. So what do you think he was doing?
Like, damn, anybody who saw that,
her face is completely still, and all of a sudden,
what you've been saying for these years, they should feel real stupid, real dumbfounded. And I know that affected you just a little bit because you knew it. You know what I'm saying? All this shit and then more. And people don't understand. People, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma.
See, she goes to spit, right? Then she leans like back a little bit, but then her face is completely still right here.
You were victimized,
and the earrings moving,
and then know that Jack has seen all this.
The right earrings moving,
like that. How
and then the
she supposed
dustpan.
to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
The first time he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who you talking about, baby?
Well, you need me to drop you down?
Did y'all hear Essie say, yeah, I'm on live? And then she starts whispering. Did y'all hear that? Let me run it back.
And all this through the industry like that, how the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
The first time he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who you talking about, baby?
Right there, where she says, I remember the first time he choked me. And they both said at the same time, who, did he? And then you hear her say in a very low voice, yeah, I'm on live. And then she starts whispering, who the fuck is she talking to? Who's in the room with her? Or, better question, who's on the phone with her? Because there's a reason she's talking so loud. It's giving there was somebody on speakerphone. It's giving that the person on speakerphone could very well be Trash TK, aka TK Opioid, telling her to record the conversation. There's someone else in the room with Essie, whether it's a physical person or someone on the phone. Again, I'm an editor. I see and hear everything. I was like, who the fuck is she talking to when she's saying, yeah, I'm on live? Then she starts whispering. Why are you whispering? So now that I think about it, I don't think it could be someone on speakerphone, because if she's whispering, the person on speakerphone can't hear her, or it's a person on speakerphone and in the room, or it's a person in the room recording the conversation. Because why is she whispering, yeah, I'm on live, and then continues to proceed to whisper during the very long, horribly edited pause of Jaguar?
Who you talking about, baby?
Yeah, I'm on live. That's what she says. Yeah, I'm on live. And then she starts whispering.
Who you talking about, baby?
Well, you need me to drop you down?
Then right after that, she says, who you talking about, baby?
Is the tears.
Soon as Storm says, do you need me to drop you down, is when the shadows show up again.
Well, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is the tears
Shadow.
That they saw.
There's a shadow again. While her face is still.
I know what that felt like.
4 shadows, flickering and glitching. Now her glasses
I
are
know what it
glitching.
feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains
Then
out.
the shadow again by the
While
broom.
he's raping you.
Again. Now the whole thing is shadowy, glitching.
That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Wow.
Boom. Right before she says, or they have AI say, that's what Sean Carter done to me, her mouth isn't even saying those words. I'm gonna let y'all know about this. I was enrolled in the Accelerated Technology Degree Program at Rasmussen College School of Design, and I was earning my degree remotely. I took a lot of editing courses that I passed with A pluses, and my animation class, they actually had us to draw mouths saying words very slowly, like we had to like analog draw them in our sketchbook, and then we had to animate them using Adobe Animate. Now, AI has made it to where you don't even need to know the Adobe Suite or Adobe Animate to be able to alter a person's voice. And also, all you need is not even 5 seconds of someone saying something, and you can take that person's voice and plug it into an AI app, type a code prompt. And I don't mean like JavaScript code. I mean like you literally type a paragraph of multiple prompts, and then it creates that image speaking or saying something in that person's voice. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. This is really, really crazy. Oh wow, there's so many comments. Okay, hold on. Wait, I just got a text message. Joy, who are you talking about tried to check you? Hold up now. Joy, put in the chat who tried to check you so I can ban them from the channel. Who is it? Before I move forward, I want to know who you're talking about, because it's a lot of comments. It's so many comments. I really can't see who did what. Oh, wait, Gwen, you're right. So the echoing is the AI. This says, can you edit Jaguar's part, which removes the glitches and freeze, then realign with the combo with Storm? Could they possibly have slowed down her part to time it? Of course they could have, especially with an AI app. Yeah, they absolutely can, for sure. That's why AI sucks, to be honest. Just like it was somebody, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I am true family over here. No need to second guess. No. Joy, don't worry about DJ Sweet Tea. She's new. She doesn't know you. For those who don't know, Joy has been a family member and follower since the very first time she joined my channel. Wait, what did she say? Wait, what's a fake video? Oh, DJ Sweet Tea, I don't want to have. What's going on with y'all? What's going on? What y'all in here talking about? Okay, Joy, I think maybe she was agreeing with you that it's a fake video. Okay, because I just don't want y'all in we just prayed and stuff. I don't want people in the chat who are subbies going back and forth. Okay, long as y'all are agreeing, that's what's up, because we don't want the confusion up in here. But like I said, yeah, that's why I stopped it right there, because I'm like, this is so terribly edited. It's not even funny. It's disgusting.
I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you.
See, did y'all see? You saw the shadow glitching right when she says, I know what it's like to be strapped to a bed. And Storm was typing before she started saying that.
That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Wow.
Like, I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out.
Okay, y'all did see that the whole entire screen, right before she says, I know what it's like to be strapped to a bed, the whole screen glitched, not just in the right corner by the broom. I want y'all to see that.
It feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's raping you.
See that? Did y'all see how the whole entire screen glitched black from the very top to both sides and the bottom? It was like they were typing something and it just glitched the whole entire screen. Then it kept happening. And then look how still her face is. For a person who's supposed to be saying Sean Carter did that to me, why isn't her face moving at all, nor her lips?
I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed with a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing, or he's gonna blow your brains out while he's
Whole
raping.
screen glitched again. 4 times it glitched.
That's what Sean Carter done to me.
Wow.
And even in Storm's response, wow, I hear guilt. Storm, you got a very rude awakening coming your way, sir.
Has to be in jail right now.
He next. Jason.
No, we.
So yeah. Like I said, this whole bullshit was a scheme set up by Todd to come to y'all with the bullshit, as Candy's Aunt Bertha would say. Oh, OMG. Yeah, shit does not match, and it is nuts. Okay, there's so many comments. Let me scroll back up. Hold on. There's so many comments. Hold on, I'm scrolling back up to see. Okay, give me a second, y'all. I'm literally scrolling up. I'm trying to get to the last comment I was at so I can answer it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know where we stopped at. Let's see. I think this was it. And then did anybody catch on when he was asking her questions about who she was talking about? Like, he ain't know exactly. Storm's not, well, he's not the most intelligent, but I don't think he's that dumb. Yeah, Jag voice echoes. Yeah, it definitely did. Her mouth most definitely didn't match. It was completely out of sequence. It's windy and Jag makes dramatic pauses like that all the time, but nature is not lying. Right, because it's the wind stopped blowing. Her earrings stopped blowing. Her braids stopped blowing. Her blouse stopped blowing. So yeah. Right? Like I said, I've been following him since he started his channel damn near since 2016. I have literally seen Storm sit there and do a live or record a video and his phone is going off and he wouldn't even look at it. Several times. He's never on his phone that much. Just like when she was doing the interview with Courtney Burgess and Courtney was, aggressively texting someone on the live that they all did together on Sean Atwood's channel. Shout out to Sean Atwood and Roro. This is why it takes someone like me who's a professional at editing. What y'all just saw me do, I did that every day for years for the television broadcast network that we started at the so-called church, but what I call a cult, that I've been speaking out against, where I was raped. Part of my job, and I can't even say job because they didn't even pay me for it. I volunteered my services. I was trained to become a videographer, meaning that I use the camera to get shots of the actual church service. I was trained and I also was certified, not just trained. I actually still have my certification on my old flash drive from 2003. So that shows you I've been doing this for over 20 years. And they trained me how to be a B-roll specialist, catching shots of the crowd. They taught me how to do pre-production, AV sequence, editing and monitoring, which is exactly what I'm doing on this screen recording. And then they taught me how to do post-production editing and then publishing the content and then marketing the content. That's why if you look at my YouTube channel, you will see a lot of content of me promoting other people, me promoting, musicians who I believe in, artists like Little Flip, shout out to Freestyle King, comedians like Country Wayne and Jess Hilarious and Cat Williams. And, I'm an editor and I'm a digital marketer. So I promote people who I support. So when I watched this today, because I seen the interview yesterday, I think I got to like maybe an hour in and then I just was disgusted with Storm and just stopped. And that's when I jumped into Jaguar's live last night. Cause I'm like, bro, I know this motherfucker is not jumping on the Jaguar hate bandwagon, but it makes sense, unfortunately. And so I was like, I'm going to take a few hours and I'm going to review this video, this time, not from hearing what everybody's saying, but from an editor's perspective. She only said that he held her down and told her to sing, not that he essayed her. She actually did, but the man she was talking about was not Jay-Z. It was the Trevor guy that she was in a relationship with. And they use AI to manipulate her voice to literally make it appear that she said, that's what Sean Carter did to me. Because like she said, they were speaking about different subjects. And again, as an editor, it's easy to do that. It's easy to manipulate media if you're a very good skilled editor. But this is a very poor attempt at AI. Like I said, on my phone's app, which unfortunately I can't show you because I can't share screen outside of the webpage I have open. But there's literally apps, AI apps, where you can prompt a code and it will make video appear and sound different. You can most definitely type a code to say, and that's what Sean Carter did to me inside of an AI app, and it will produce that in the video. But the thing is, the true kicker is the broom dustpan flying in the wind and the base of the dustpan showing as it's flying in the wind. Like, bruh, that shit caught my eye. I was like, yeah, and right, the still faces and slight movements. Exactly. Exactly. It's crazy to me, bruh. Like, it's so fucking crazy how much energy these people are putting into. Right, because of course you would think, oh, it's her reception. Nah, it's them causing intentional glitches. Right, right, Nafisa, right, Nafisa. Hope I'm saying it right. Right, why are you ignoring Tiffany's email? Sent her to spam. Wow, it's a horrible edit. Hell, I've seen people younger than me do better edits than that. For real. Could they have slowed her part down to time it perfectly with, yes, Kathy on that live. Yep, and notice that that's not on here either. Yep, that's why I was like, bruh. And the fact that they both said at the same time, who, Diddy? Just so they can make it seem like, oh, she's talking about Diddy. No, wait, no, she's talking about Jay-Z. This is horrible. It's not only horrible editing, it's horrible that they have such evil intentions for financial profit. And S.E. Berry trying to sell ass, allegedly, I have to say allegedly, her allegedly trying to sell ass to get Steve to drop the case is mad crazy. Right. That's what I was wondering, because she said, I'm on live. And then she starts whispering. Who's going to hear you whispering on speakerphone? And why are you whispering? So yeah, somebody called in to listen, and I guarantee you I'm 98% right that it was Trasha K, also known as TK Opioid. That's my nickname for her. She said, that's why I kept rewinding it so y'all could hear. She said, yeah, I'm on live. Then she starts whispering. Matter of fact, let me run that back one more again. Where was that at?
Something that is a first time thing.
Right. Jag, when I first saw
naked out of you, like this.
Yeah, you know what though, Jag? When I saw that video, you was the first person I thought
I ran
about.
it back to where I hadn't zoomed in because I want y'all to see what Essie's doing.
When a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing.
Essie has such low self-esteem that she's looking in her computer to fix her hair in that very terrible wig.
See, I know what that felt like. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed when a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing.
Saying people, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
He choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who are you talking about, baby?
It was right there where she said, hey, I'm on live. We don't see anyone in the room with you, ma'am. Who are you saying you're on live with? I need that question answered.
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
See, what people don't understand is the tears that they...
Who are you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down? Did he?
Go ahead and tell you sing.
Saying people, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag.
And then when Essie's looking down, what is she looking down at?
See, I know what that felt like. I know what it feels like to be strapped to a bed when a man put a gun in your head and tell you sing.
Saying people, when you see stuff like that, it's a trauma. You are victimizing women, and then know that Jag has seen all this through the industry like that. How the fuck she supposed to be? How is she supposed to act? What's she supposed to feel like?
The first time he choked me.
Who?
Did he?
Who are you talking about, baby?
Wait, you need me to drop you down?
Essie clearly says, yeah, I'm on live, while trying not to move her lips. And then she starts whispering. And again, we don't see nobody in the room with her. So, ma'am, who's on the phone with you? Who's on the phone with you, Essie Berry? I mean, we need some answers here. I'm pretty sure you're watching right now, especially after the way Jaguar just handed your ass, handed your ass to you. I'm definitely gonna go back and catch the replay on that shit. because I want to see it. I hope she ripped your ass to shreds because you are a disloyal ass motherfucker. Damn, I don't even know where the comment is. Hold on, let me scroll up because it's been so many. Okay. Of course they're nervous because they know that they're full of shit. That's okay, Anita. Definitely catch the replay. Oh, she's already seen the whole. She's already seen the whole screen recording because I sent it. They reviewed it before we started her live. Yeah, I definitely believe that her and Storm were texting, especially because her phone kept going off, and they were probably texting TK opioid. Not in a van outside. I'm laughing, but it could have very well have been. Thank you, Murph. Look, this is what I do, and this is what I'm pursuing a career in because I'm very good at editing and analyzing AV, which stands for audio video content, and sequence disruptions. That's the best, most professional way to say it. When we used to do AV monitoring, it's like I would edit, make all the sequence cuts, make smooth transitions, add transitions, and then we would have to monitor. Like our shows were 42 minutes long, but the raw footage a lot of times with the pastor would be anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. So we'd have to take one church service that we shot for 3 to 5 hours and then edit that down into a 42-minute segment for the TV broadcast network because all the shows had to be under 60 minutes. And then we also had to edit all of the marketing, the digital marketing and multimedia producing. So for all the stuff that they were offering, and back then it was DVDs and CDs that we used to sell of the recorded church service. So again, I've been doing this for a very long time. I'm very much a professional, and I even still have my TV broadcast network certification. So yeah. And for those people that were in Jag's live saying, well, how about you have somebody you don't know analyze this? We've never met. The most we've talked is on YouTube. So I'm a professional on my own. This is what I do. Straight up. Yeah, they did a terrible job with the glitching. Yeah, drop you down means drop her out of the stream. Just like how they joined tonight to mine, where you can add a person to your stream, you can also remove them. And that's why he was saying, do we need to drop you down? Because it appeared that she was getting emotional. But as soon as he says, do we need to drop you down? As y'all can see, Storm is leaning forward and typing. And then all of a sudden, we're seeing the glitches.
See, what people don't understand is.
Okay, why does who she is talking to matter? I edit 2 cuts are easy to see. However, that wind doesn't stop blowing. It matters who she's talking to because if she's on the phone with Trasha K, you guys do realize this is going to eventually be something that will be handled legally. So it matters a lot who she's talking to, especially if it is Trasha K, because Trasha K and Danny Robertson have been collectively working together on that I Can't website to steal Jaguar's content off of her channel via screen recording, uploading it to their website, and sending copyright strikes to her channel, acting as if they were the originators of the footage. That would be just like what I'm doing right now. I screen recorded this in case he ever decided to take the video down, and to show you guys how I, as an editor, view footage when I'm actually monitoring the footage to see if it's been altered. So it would be just like me taking this screen recording, uploading it to an external website, and then sending a copyright strike to Storm Monroe's channel to say, you stole my footage. You stole my content. That's what Danny Robertson and Trasha K have been doing, and all the other YouTube people that are in conjunction with that. So yeah, I believe that Essie Berry not only was recording this, what I really believe is that someone was in the room with her, and that the person on the phone, when she said, yeah, I'm live, and she started whispering, I'm pretty sure that was Trasha K. Very diabolical. You need me to edit right here? Then he types some shit, and the next thing you know, she's saying something different. Thank you, Ms. D, for doing this. Just one more reason I'm glad I don't listen to these trolls who try to discredit Jag. Exactly, and you're welcome. Because I ain't going to hold y'all. I did this for me, and I'm going to explain that. I needed proof myself that they were full of shit. Because I was like, I know what we're seeing, but in my heart of hearts, I know that Jaguar didn't say this shit. So just like how y'all see me investigating everything else when I do my lives, and y'all see me looking up shit and showing you the receipts and showing you articles and showing you websites and showing you videos. Oh yeah, I decided today I was going to take the time to truly analyze. Because if it's altered, my editor's eye is going to be able to catch it. And I did. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't just to support her. I wanted to see for myself that this motherfucker was lying. That way I don't feel any ounce of guilt when I see him receive his karma. And I don't feel any sort of guilt when him and Essie try to come back later and say that me and Jaguar are crazy. That's why I did this. I'm showing receipts. Y'all been saying Jaguar needs to produce receipts. She's been producing receipts. Now here's somebody else who's never met her in real life. We've never even spoken on the phone yet. Literally only through YouTube and email. I'm an editor. I am an investigative researcher. This is what I do. I research because I want the proof for myself. So I know that I'm not believing no bullshit just because that's what's on the screen. Exactly. And she's trying to get Jaguar to elaborate so that it can be recorded. And also so that, like Jaguar said, they not only do they want a response so that they can capitalize off of it on YouTube, which is utterly disgusting. They're trying to press her to, file charges against Jay-Z. That way, again, his attorney can serve her with a gag order and or have her arrested. Her not giving them what they want is keeping her free to speak her truth. And like I said, you guys are going to see in 2025. You're going to see. I've been saying this on my last few lives, that I had premonitions, very clear and vivid premonitions of names of people that are going to be locked up and indicted in 2025. And it's not just Jay-Z, it's Beyonce too. They were at the top of that list. Jay-Z and Beyonce, Ray J and Brandy, DJ Khaled, LeBron James, Meek Milk, even Onika, Jennifer Hudson, Will and Jada, Ashton Kutcher and Mila, Bruce Willis, John Travolta, Ellen, Oprah, Kris Jenner, the Kardashians, all these people who have participated in this shit of abuse and trafficking. The Most High is what's bringing you down. That's why when they keep coming for Jaguar, you know she's telling the truth. Because again, why are so many groups of people, specifically only on YouTube, coming together against her? You don't see groups of people on TikTok and IG and Facebook coming together. No, they're doing it on the largest international platform. Because they know since she's been speaking out on YouTube, we're going to try to publicly discredit her on YouTube. And guess what? It did not work. Give me that scripture right quick. Because this actually came to me while I was praying in the shower. Like I told you, I'm a water sign, I'm a Scorpio. And I do a lot of my manifestation prayers as I'm showering because how water magnifies your intentions. And then I do the salt water as well. And the scripture came to me. Let me share screen real quick. And then I'm going to come back to this. Hold on. Like I said, I'm definitely not religious, but I am most definitely spiritual. Wait. Y'all couldn't just go. Oh, that's because it's this website. Hold on. I forgot. I don't like this website. Because of how they don't bring up the scripture directly. Like I said, I don't do the whole King James because I told you guys about how King James was a Freemason. So is the King James Bible. But the website does show the scripture across the screen a little bit larger. It said, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west and his glory from the rising of the sun. Keep in mind how the scripture says from the west, and the Luciferians, the Freemasons, and the Eastern Stars always pray to the God of the East and say, for he shall rise, because they're praying to Lucifer. Just wanted to point that out. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. So all these people who have made themselves Jaguar's enemy, what I'm doing right now is literally allowing God to use me to lift up that standard against you. Because you guys are lying. And now you've put out altered content to try to dissuade people from believing this woman, to try to discredit her, and then calling her mentally ill. Now, Antoine, you said I literally was watching a YouTube video earlier. I don't know the guy's name, but he was being very negative and saying that Jaguar was lying and that she's crazy, that she's mentally ill. It was probably lying as Lionel B. Because I remember hearing him say that before I unsubscribed from his channel as well. I also thought it was strange that he didn't ask any follow-up questions when she supposedly said that. Like, that was a huge allegation. They just kept going. Exactly. Because anybody who's watched Storm's very animated, extremely animated. Storm would be like, whoa, wait, you saying Jay-Z? Not that I know how he talks. He definitely would have responded differently. And even think about Essie Berry. How loud she got when she was saying, and they want to say you crazy. And how do y'all think she's supposed to act? And then both of them were just like, You stop a lot to confuse people? No, I stop because I'm an editor and you're a dumbass who's now been removed from my channel. But thank you for the subscription. Again, see, since subscriber only is on, you can only troll after you've subscribed. How about this? So I just banned your lying ass from my channel, but thank you for the subscription. I do appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Shay says, I also thought, oh wait, I just read that one. Literally can't make it up. Literally cannot make it up. That's why I screen recorded it. And that's why I didn't even edit the screen recording. Because I'm a perfectionist. Whenever I edit content on my channel, I always, like I would take out the negative space, and I definitely wouldn't have shown my phone screen dropping down as I was reviewing the content. I would have edited all that out. You're seeing a raw screen capture of this video from Storm Monroe's channel. Because again, once he posts the content, it is available for fair use. So yeah, that idiot who knows nothing about editing. Again, thank you for your subscribe to control. And now you've lost access to my channel. but I definitely appreciate the subscription. So I will acknowledge you for that. Gemini Queen says, I know nothing about editing. I take pictures and videos, never edited a single thing ever. Never wanted to learn, but I might need to learn to save space on my storage drives. It's really easy, but it is very meticulous and you have to have a whole lot of patience. When I first started as an editor, I became very frustrated a lot. But then again, I was in my, early to mid 20s. Now that I've been doing this for over 20 years, it's like second nature. And when it comes to things I'm really passionate about, I do have a lot of patience for it. Yeah, for sure, Joy. It was a lot of disrespect. He was basically saying that Jaguar is being deceptive, that nobody never tried to unalive her or pull a gun. Yeah. But see, here's the thing. What y'all don't understand is that, give me that other one. The whole point in this is the more people that they can turn on Jaguar, the less victims will feel comfortable coming forward. That's literally the whole point in this whole YouTube campaign. All these content creators who she has supported. I mean, not just Storm Monroe. She supported Lionel B. I know that because of how she promoted him on Sean Atwood's channel. And even after Mr. Unfortunate faced Courtney Burgess talk shit, she even offered him help. So, it just amazes me when people say stupid shit. Like, have you been following her to see what she's been saying? And the reason they're all doing this, again, let me go. Here we go. The scripture keeps coming up every live. For we wrestle not, and this is Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And that is where Jay-Z has placed himself by calling himself Jehovah. Don't see how you can even try to compare yourself to Yeshua when you pledge to Lucifer and have gigantic statues of the Baphomet at your parties, according to Jonathan Hay, sir. I told her that. I said, she hella suspicious, and I really believe she's two-faced. I feel these unknown calls that are dead air is yeah. You know what? Even if they are recording my voice, hello, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yep, AI has been created for the purpose of creating artificial intelligence. Yep, you're right, Murph. That's what it's for. And why do you think Elon Musk is the biggest developer and innovator for AI with all of his Neuralink bullshit and all of his new Optimus Prime robots and shit? That's right. The link that they're going to discredit Jaguar lets you know that they feel intimidated. And then this one, verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand, therefore having your loins girded about with truth and having on the breastplate of righteousness. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. This is the main scripture, Ephesians 6:16. Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. That's what they're doing to her right now. This bullshit here is a fiery dart of the wicked who have collectively come together the very same week. Jay-Z, the media,
you know what, though,
shit
when I
about
saw that
Jay-Z
video,
being
he was the
accused
first
allegedly
person
by
I
the
thought about.
13-year-old.
Why? Because
Now all of a
telling
sudden,
that shit
those
for
who
so
are the
long, and to
closest
see
to
something
her,
like that on
not just trolls that are
you know,
hating.
and then to see it, I
Again,
know it
I
had to
keep
make
telling
you feel
y'all,
some kind
demons
of way. You was the
exploit our
first person. I was like, damn,
vulnerabilities.
anybody who saw that and
Why
anybody
do you
who
think
and listen what you've been
for
saying for
Jonathan
these years,
Hay
they should feel real
experience
stupid, real
that when
dumbfounded.
his house
And I
was
know that
raided
affected you
and
just a
he
little
was
bit
held at
because you knew
gunpoint
it.
and
You know what I'm saying?
pistol
All this shit and then
why
more.
do you think
And
they
people
did
don't
that?
understand.
Not only to
People, when
him,
you
but to
see
his
stuff like
daughter, and
that,
while
it's a
she was
trauma.
present.
You are victimizing women.
I didn't realize it was playing. They did that so that they could create mental strongholds and fear. And again, fear is the lowest vibration that exists on this planet. They have been coming for the truth tellers that have been a part of the industry, as Jack said on their first interview on the Blue Couch, to have them make a course correction. And since Jay-Z can't prove Jaguar wrong, and he's too much of a punk to directly address her, the best way to get a person to feel intimidated to shut up is by having everyone who's connected to her that have these large platforms talk shit. Have y'all noticed that Gene Dill hasn't said not one negative thing against Jaguar this entire time? And he was the Diddler's bodyguard, and they went to high school together. Because I scanned Gene's channel. I told you I'm an investigative researcher. I scanned his whole channel. I went back to his very first video on YouTube. That's how far back I looked at his channel. There's not one video of him bashing Jaguar. Every time he speaks of Jaguar, right, he's backing her up. So for all I know, the only real ones right now that are speaking out from the industry, Jaguar Wright, Jonathan Hay, Gene Dill. Everybody else, hella suspect. Straight up. Gemini says, I have a bad headache. I'm going to top out. Little sensitive from spoken content, hypertensive. Thank you. No problem, my love. Like I said, I know this can be a lot for some people. And again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. For real. Yeah, I actually showed all those. That's why I kept stopping and rewinding. Thank you. I will be tomorrow night. I'll probably be on camera with my afro because I just braided my hair up and moisturized it. I didn't want to, take it down tonight. So I will be on camera tomorrow with my afro. So y'all come back because trust me when I say I have more juicy tea that needs to be spilled. Yeah, thank you. I was hoping somebody else would see that because I was like, where's the rest of her sunglasses? Sunglasses don't, do y'all see that? Sunglasses don't just sit on the face without having something to loop behind the ear. It's like mad dumb, bro. It's so fucking stupid, bro. Like this is the worst fake AI editing I have ever seen. And again, this is how you know it's amateurs using the software. Because if you're going to use AI to alter her face in the sunglasses and put glitching on the sunglasses, at least have the sunglasses loop around her ear. I mean, I feel like I need to teach editing education, like dead ass, because this is stupid as hell. This is so damn dumb. And it's even more dumb when she said on her live this morning, she's like, so Storm, does that mean that all your viewers are idiots? Why did I say out loud? Yes, absolutely. Because they fell for the bait immediately. Literally fell for it immediately. So yeah, no, it wasn't inserted. It was manipulated through AI. They were typing codes to change the content, to change what she said. Like for real, for real, for real. And the sounds don't match. That means the audio is not in frequency with the video. Not at all, Murph. I've been saying that this whole time. That's why no matter what I mean, there were these peeps that were subscribed that were sending me content on Instagram, links and shit to click of Lionel B and other people speaking negative of her. And I was like, why send shit about people talking shit about her when she clearly has told the truth? If any part of Jaguar Wright was lying, Cassie coming forward wouldn't have produced the diddler sitting at MDC right now. If she was lying, if Cassie was lying, if everybody's lying, why was there a mountain of evidence enough to put him in MDC where he's going to stay? She has not lied. And I just proved to y'all that she didn't say that bullshit. Thank you, Joy. I thank you so much. Yes, I am very intuitive. It's just that when I start sharing the video, I can't really see the chats because I'm on full screen. Devil, that's why though. That's exactly why. Because she has the truth. So that's why they want to make it seem like she's a liar. And the crazy thing are the people in the comments really believe in this. Yeah, she's a liar. We saw the footage, ma'am. We saw you lie. No, dumb motherfuckers. You saw an AI altered video. And if y'all really don't believe this shit was altered, can you explain to me how a dustpan flaps in the wind that's attached to a broom? Can you explain to me why her face froze up several times, but yet only her right earring was moving, but nothing else had wind blowing through it? Can you explain why the audio and video don't sequence together? Can you explain all of the shadow jumping, the shadow glitching? It's crazy. Can he be charged with this? Because it seems like this has to be some kind of illegal, not to mention it could get people hurt. Not that Jaguar cares about saying, what's on her mind. Yeah, the reason that this can go to court, it's a criminal offense to alter content, even on YouTube. Anyone who's a content creator, in the YouTube studio, when you go to upload a video and it asks you if you want to allow embedding, if you want to allow automatic chapters, if you want to allow people to remix the content, there's another little section in the studio that says, has any of this content been altered? Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it, because I'd rather just show you guys. Because again, I am a truth teller, a truth seeker, and a deep diver. All right, I'm going into my actual YouTube studio. I'm going to get to the content so I can show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I forgot to share screen. Let me make sure it's showing up. Okay, so this is my YouTube studio, right? Oh, they turned off monetization. Oh, who gives a fuck? All righty. So hopefully you guys can see the screen I'm sharing. This is my actual YouTube studio. When you scroll down, you can select a thumbnail. You can select playlist, which I forgot to do. Do you see right below audience? It says, is it made for kids? No. Underneath that, paid promotion? No. Altered content. Altered content. Do any of the following describe your content? Makes a real person appear to say or do something they didn't say or do. Now, for those who might not be able to see this, because the screen is a little small, I'm going to highlight this. I don't know if you guys can see the highlighting on your end. The very first question says, do any of the following describe your content? makes a real person appear to say or do something that they didn't say or do, alters footage of a real event or place, generates a realistic looking scene that didn't actually occur. Of course, I'm putting no because I'm share screening. Right below that, it says to follow YouTube's policy, you're required to tell us if your content is altered or synthetic and seems real. This includes realistic sounds or visuals made with AI or tools, selecting yes as a label to your content. And then it's supposed to be removed because that violates YouTube policy. And as I'm speaking, I am updating. No, we're not allowing any of this shit. And let's save those changes. So yeah, this is very serious.
And then know that Jack, the scene,
he can lose his whole
industry
entire
like that. How the
channel.
fuck she's
He can be sued for defamation. He can be sued for producing altered content. And he can be permanently banned from YouTube, both of his channels where he has put out this footage. So Mr. Monroe, I'm pretty sure you and Essie Berry have tuned in. The two of you are going to pay very dearly in the spiritual realm for doing this to Jaguar. The ancestors know where you are. They're going to take care of you, very good care of you. And if you're not careful, not only will your channels be taken down, but your life as you know it will be over. Because again, touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Because Essie Berry, I've seen her support you. I've definitely seen her support Storm Monroe ever since I've seen her on his channel. So it's giving Jay-Z has more than likely allegedly paid you guys to go on this campaign, just like Lion as hot dog forehead looking ass Lionel B, Adria English, Lamisha, Courtney Burgess, Ariel Mitchell Kidd, DJ, or not even gonna call him a DJ, shitbag Vlad. You know, all these people on the tube, Danny Robertson with her psychopath self, who I have personally witnessed jump into several of Jaguar's lives, unhinged as fuck, going off on her, calling her out of her name, threatening to have her unalived, just all kind of psychotic shit, not to mention stealing her content, uploading it to a website, and then coming back and striking the very content that she stole. These people are operating, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. That's where they're operating from, that lower realm. So yeah, he has no idea the shitstorm he's about to legally have to deal with, let alone spiritually. It's over for him. It's about both, because all of that ties into AI. So it's definitely about both. Exactly, Anita. Now do y'all see why these peeps, I've been supporting her the way that I do? You know how much strength it takes to endure all these attacks over and over and over, and the person is still healing from the trauma, the person is still dealing with and healing the PTSD from what they endured, and then y'all just want to keep throwing shit on her and throwing shit on her? Hell, I don't blame her for taking a break from this shit. And I don't blame her for not immediately trusting people. Lord knows I learned that this year. People who will befriend you because they literally want something from you. All I want is for the truth to be exposed, and I want every one of these predators locked up. I have survived sexual abuse as a child. I've survived it twice as an adult. I know exactly what it feels like to be one of these victims, and it's a horrible feeling. So my goal and my purpose is to bring awareness to this shit. She's not lying. Stop trying to discredit her, and stop trying to put fear in the minds of other victims who have yet to come forward, because that's all this is. It's a huge mind fuck. So that other victims will feel like, damn, Jaguar was lying. Now we have no hope. Damn, Jaguar was lying. So now we don't have any voice to help us for our case. Damn, Jaguar was lying. So then Jay-Z really is innocent. I trust me, I've seen it all in the comments. How easy people get persuaded to dissuade this woman's story. And again, who's focusing on the victims here? Mr. Carter, if you're so concerned about having to sit your family down, the first thing you should have thought of was not allegedly doing this to someone else's daughters rather. Because see, it's not just Jaguar who has experienced his behavior. Rihanna said herself that when she first met him, she was terrified and intimidated, and that he told her the only way out of this room, out that door, is with a signed deal or out the window. I will find that video real quick. Let me find it real quick because I know it's in my history, because I just watched it the other day. Hold on. And it was when she was on the Tyra show, which, goddamn, I forgot Tyra Banks had a show because I actually used to watch it. Yeah, she was on her show, and it was Tyra that adamantly wanted Rihanna to say that on camera, which makes me wonder what happened to Tyra. Because it did show that Tyra was at some of those freak offs, but I want to know, did Tyra suffer some sort of abuse that she didn't want to come right out and say it, but yet she used Rihanna essentially to say it? Here it is. I found it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna skip forward because this was another interview. Oh wait, I forgot to share screen. Hold on, you guys. I forgot it stopped sharing. Give me a second. Wait, what the hell? Hold on. Okay, add to stage. Right, Mercy, for sure. Well, that girl sent me the original video, so I'm gonna watch it later today. And if it's legit, I'll present it tomorrow, or tonight rather. Love it if D could make this very clear in a video, and then Jag should use it to make story move. Oh, baby, that's happening. It's just that I cracked the code tonight, and as soon as I cracked it, I sent the email, and then we got on live. I'm definitely going to edit this, and like the screen recording that I just showed y'all, I'm definitely going to edit that into a video and post it and tag her in it. Okay, I'm trying to fast forward to the part. There it is, where Rihanna says herself about how she felt about Jay-Z. Okay, let's play this.
You were onto something before a lot of us, specifically about Jay-Z. And there are some clips I want to watch with you, particularly one of Rihanna that really freaked me out. This clip, guys, if you haven't seen it, which I hadn't seen it till this morning when I saw this headline, Kim found it for me. Let's watch this.
So let me see. This video, because I've seen this interview, 3 days ago. This was put up on December 9th, so on Monday. And I did subscribe to his channel after seeing this. And what's this guy's channel name? Oh, Popcorn Planet. So I'm gonna put that in the chat real quick for those who want to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll come back to your guys' comments in just a second. I know there's a lot of them. I definitely will read them and address them. Okay, there we go. Let's get back to the video.
Wall Street.
Hold on. Oh wait, because she goes into Rihanna throwing up the Masonic symbolism too during her Super Bowl performance where she's in blood red while being pregnant. All of that is symbolism, including her pregnancy. Unfortunately, that's also a part of the ritual, and the blood red.
Particularly one of Rihanna that really freaked me out. This clip, guys, if you haven't seen it, which I hadn't seen it till this morning when I saw this headline, Kim found it for me. Let's watch this clip quickly.
Crazy
Let's
that you
watch
haven't
Tyra
seen this.
pushing.
Oh, and again, fair use, reviewing this content for the purpose of education, bringing awareness, and investigative research.
To get this out of Rihanna, and when it does, man, it made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
Audition does, but before I met him, I was so nervous. I was shaking literally. But the moment I walked into the office, the atmosphere was so warm and welcoming. You had to sing a cappella for him? Yes, I had to sing. I sang Fun to Replay. I sang another ballad from the album last time. So then what did he say to you? He said something to you. Oh, yes.
So you see how Tyra cut her off like, what did he say? Because she wants Rihanna to say it on camera, and look at how Rihanna keeps looking down like she's still afraid, which is actually very sad.
He said, we don't sing songs here, we sing artists. And there was this little pause, and I was nervous. But then he said, and we're interested. And there was this sudden feel of relief. But then he said about a window and a door. Oh.
See how Tyra is literally directing her, like, no, bitch, get to the point. Didn't he say that he was going to throw your ass off? That's essentially what Tyra's doing without doing it,
Oh, then he said, he said it one word.
And you see how she looks off to the side and nervously laughs, like, oh, you really going to make me say this shit? Yeah, she's making me say it on camera for a reason.
Sudden feel of relief. But then he said about a window and a door. Oh, then he said, he said it one word. He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window.
And did y'all hear how nervous her voice starts to shake? Plus, I can also feel her fear as an empath. The fact that this man, and this is my opinion, I feel like if she was alone with him for 6 hours in this room, what exactly went on? What did he do to her? Why is she also so afraid of him? Even her voice shaking as she's telling the story. Look at this guy's face. Whatever his name is, the Popcorn Planet guy. And look at Jaguar's face, like I told you so. He's looking like, this is creepy as fuck. And then she sounds nervous as hell. Like she sounds like she's terrified, which is sad. And she was so cute. Rihanna was so doggone cute. Oh my God.
Window and a door. Oh, then he said, he said it one word. He said, there are two ways to leave here, either through the door with the deal sign or through this window. And we're on the 29th floor. So he was like,
and you hear the people in the audience saying shit. There's not really many people laughing. They're all like creeped out.
The pen, the paper, I'm signing. Yeah.
The audience is so uncomfortable. Like,
literally.
I don't know if Tyra was trying to get that on the record, but
Definitely.
My God, what?
Yeah, Tyra was definitely trying to get that out there. So what this is telling me is that Tyra has experienced some sort of SA in the industry. And I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it because this is what I'm feeling spiritually. Jay-Z did something to her too. That's what I feel. And she didn't want to exactly say it out loud coming from her. So she brings Rihanna on so that Rihanna can say her experience to expose him. And I wouldn't be surprised if later down the road we hear later on Tyra exposing potentially some sort of allegation or experience that she had either with Jay-Z or the diddler or both, because she was late. She was on the list of people at the freak offs.
Jaguar, he threatened her. This is her own words coming out of her mouth. And she was a kid at that time, correct?
15-year-old girl.
15. 15. And a grown-ass man says to a 15-year-old who's talented, there's only two ways out, either through that door with the signed deal or out the window. I'm pretty sure whatever went on in that room between them for those 6 hours traumatized her. Why does a young girl need to be in a grown man's office for 6 hours by himself and her without any, parental supervision? Why is this girl still terrified to this day to speak his name? And why hasn't she defended Diddy or Jay-Z? She's been approached several times, but she won't tell. And now she's got kids too. Yeah, this is actually quite sad.
Who had been flown to the United States without parental supervision or a chaperone, brought to a grown man's office in a large corporate Manhattan building.
I just have to say, shout out to this guy for being able to put his channel's emblem. I am about to see how to do that on StreamYard, because that's pretty dope.
Everybody knew when she flew in. I was there the day she got signed. Everyone was talking.
Did y'all hear that? I didn't know that before watching this interview. Jaguar was there the day Rihanna got signed. People keep asking, how does Jaguar know all these things? Because she's been intimately active in the industry for over 30 years.
About it, and the 6 hours that she spent with him, and the 4 hours that she spent alone with him with no parental supervision. Her father didn't show up to the next day to come and collect the check.
What?
So y'all remember on previous lives, I said I felt like, and it's 3:33 on the clock. Thank you, ancestors and angels, for divine confirmation. On my previous lives, I was like, bro, how could her father allow his daughter to fly out the country to go meet Jay-Z and then wait until the next day to show up? Because the father knew exactly what was going to happen when she got there. Keep in mind, Rihanna's father was an addict. She said it herself, that her father was addicted to drugs and he was abusive to her mother. So why would he go protect his own daughter when he allegedly was putting hands on her mom? See, this is how parents pimp their children out for money and fame. Oh, it's all innocent. We'll just let her fly all the way out the country. She's only 15, Jay-Z, he's this big time producer. Maybe he could get our daughter rich. So I'm gonna just let her go. I'm not even gonna send one of her brothers with her to just watch over her. I'm gonna just send her by herself. Sounds a lot like pimping. And then he shows up the next day. You weren't worried about what this grown ass alleged predator would do to your daughter? Maybe her dad was just fucked up because he was on drugs, But this is really sad. And I really believe that even though Rihanna has participated, I don't think she wants to be a part of any of this shit now, especially having kids and being married and all that. Or I think they're married. I can't remember. Did they get married? I think so. Regardless, she's got kids, so she doesn't want to be involved in this shit. She doesn't want shit coming back on her and her babies. And who's to say the trauma that he put her through that she's never spoken about out of fear? Shit is wild, bro. Like, it's very diabolical and very fucked up.
Well,
This isn't her life.
The rumors were even beyond that, right? That Jay-Z was cheating on Beyonce with her when she was
Very much
17,
so.
is what a lot
Of course he was. Hell, she already had to be, again, what could they have possibly been doing by themselves for 4 hours? Ain't that much singing and audition in the world. It takes 10, 15 minutes of you singing before a person sees whether or not you're the right talent for them. But 4 hours? I wonder what she looked like physically after she left his office. Now that is some content I would love to see. Rihanna leaving the office. Did she look disheveled? Did she look afraid? What happened? And I have a feeling she's never going to talk about it out of fear so that her family won't be affected. And I believe that she may be one of those people whose coping mechanism is denial. Oh, I just pretend like it didn't happen. Just get over it. This shit is fucked up, bro. Like I said, the lengths that these people have gone to try to discredit Jaguar when so many others have said the same exact thing is just insane. And again, why aren't they adamantly coming for Jonathan Hay? Why isn't Jay-Z and them saying anything to Jonathan Hay? Who's been speaking out about this? I'm so glad that I found him on Instagram. And I'm so glad that he does respond and send links and content for me to put on my channel, because he definitely supports Jaguar. And anyone who I see consistently supporting her, I'm going to support them as well. Not to mention his account of his home invasion, which I still can't believe that these people were so evil that they did that with his daughter present. And now, unfortunately, they don't have a relationship. And that's the other thing. They may not have succeeded in unaliving him, but they definitely forever altered his relationship with his daughter, who at the time that invasion happened was only 14. It's always a target towards the teenagers so that it can fuck up their mental as they grow up. Is this dude shady or is he in the slander Jag group? Well, Debbie, originally he was an alliance. Like I said, I started the way I discovered Jaguar speaking out against this shit was on Storm Monroe's channel. I've been subscribed to him since he started his channel. And I really started paying more attention to Jaguar speaking about her truth in 2018, especially after that video aired live of her second ex-husband, who has also been alleged to have had intimate relationship and relations with Jay-Z. He set Jaguar up while she was grieving over the loss of their oldest son, Giovanni. Had men jump her, literally jump her, like it was like they were how they jump in people in gangs. And then called the police and told the police that she had a gun and was threatening to unalive him. She was trying to defend herself against the men that had jumped her. And then the police got called. And because she was angry, upset, grieving, and keeping in mind, this is also a person who is dealing with PTSD and a shit ton of trauma, they made her out to be crazy. I will never forget that, where those police officers body slammed her on the pavement. It was like I could feel the physical pain of what they were doing to her when I was watching that video. And it made me cry. And it made me so angry because I saw the bullshit. I saw the switch up. I was like, finally, the police are going to come and defend her. No, they fucked her up even worse. Because again, these men all have ties, especially in these secret societies. These fucking Masons, Luciferians. It was at that moment that I knew that woman was not lying. Because I saw the mind fuck and manipulation. A grouped plan attack, even then, just like what's happening to her right now. Yeah, I used to watch Storm. I definitely unsubscribed from both of his channels now, though. Andy the Pop, that's his name? Popcorn Planet? Okay. Yeah, I did subscribe to his channel after seeing the interview. The screens, Life says, I knew something was wrong when she made that statement. Neither of them responded. I said to myself, did they hear what she just said? No follow-up questions, nothing. Right. And you know, anybody who's been watching Storm, you know he's going to go in and, no, wait a minute. Tell me again. That's how he gets down. She was adorable, which makes it even more sad. Just this innocent, beautiful girl from Barbados who has this talent for singing and then ends up getting corrupted by the Jigga Man. Jag looks happy in the combo. She seems to be enjoying the interaction. It's nice to see her smile and not feel on edge to defend herself. Yeah, on the other interview, for sure. I like seeing her in that energy. That was a criminal act as well. She was too young to sign a contract of her own. Exactly. And the fact that her parents allowed that says everything about them. Because again, parents will really pimp their kids out, not caring if the men that they're sending them to could potentially be predators and abusers. Yeah, coercing. If Rihanna really wanted to, since this content is still floating around on the tube, she could sue him, but I think she's still afraid of him. I really do. Yeah, coercing her to sign a contract is insane. That's really insane. She looked adorable. They is all young girls. He signs up right. Just like Jaguar was signed to him when she was 13. Ponder Replay came out. That was her first. Yeah, Ponder Replay was her first album. We all want to see that. And guess what, you guys, in 2025, you will. My premonitions are never wrong. If I'm shown something, that means because it's going to manifest. So, yeah. This shit is wild. He and Diddy have put all of hip hop into jeopardy. They've put themselves in jeopardy. Hip hop is still going to move on. But now, hopefully, we can get rid of a lot of these predators and just have the true cruelty-free artistry, which is the movement that Jaguar has started. And we fully support that. Just want to stay home with her kids, but they still making her work. You could tell she did not want to do that. She didn't. And she was very far along. Then to have her do it in blood red too? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Oh, damn it. Hold on. I got to find the video again. I didn't realize I accidentally closed the tab with her video in it. Give me a second, you guys. I'm going to pull it back up from my history. But I mainly wanted you guys to see how this footage was horribly altered through AI to make it seem like Jaguar said something she definitely didn't say. Like I said, the more they can discredit her, it's literally to trigger her into responding and to have the other witnesses be too afraid to come forward. And see, they're not going to investigate anything if Riri doesn't say anything. Right. I'm pretty sure he put both hands on her, which is disgusting. Right. Because I want to know what happened in the 6 hours and why did it take 6 hours? Because, yeah, we haven't heard her produce any music at all. I believe she's, yeah, probably was. Probably was. If he were legit, he would have made sure one of her parents was with her. And with, exactly. How do you have a minor travel across the country by herself to sign a contract when she's not even legally eligible to do so? A minor is absolutely required to have an adult be present to ensure that this is a legal, interaction and all that. I recon the Olsen twins were victims. I don't know. They went from victims to becoming abusers. I'll say that. Allegedly, I heard that the Olsen twins were not only regulars at the Diddler party, but that they allegedly participated in a lot of women being essayed and physically abused. They made her a billionaire to silence her. Absolutely, I believe that. We definitely do stand together. And that's why I keep calling y'all, my new subbies, welcome to the D's Peeps world. You guys are D's Peeps. We're family here. And we support truth tellers. We support those that the media is trying so hard to shut up. I'm going to use my platform to get the truth out so that these people can be stopped. Like I said, for me, it has nothing to do with money. Being molested from 8 to 11 years old by my female foster cousin, being raped by my ex-fiance, and then date raped a couple of years later, I know what all this is like. Especially the date raping where they, put shit in your drink and you're constantly blacking out and coming to and blacking out and coming to, but you can't move your arms or legs to defend yourself while this person's on top of you without consent. And the fucked up part is when I did start to have fragments of my memory coming back and I hit the guy up, he ghosted me the minute I said to him, "Why were you on top of me when I blacked out?" And he hung up and then blocked me. And honestly, at that point, I didn't know what to do. It's like, how do I go to the police without any evidence of what he did? Because he could just say, yeah, it was consensual. But when you put things like GHB and ketamine in a person's drink, they become defenseless physically and also mentally. They're not coherent. It makes you feel like you're super duper drunk and super out of it. And it's just like opening and closing your eyes. But you can't move your body to push a person off of you. So you're just seeing this person on top of you, like, how did you get here and why is this happening? It is the worst feeling in the world. This, for me, is so personal because I'll never, ever get justice from the guy that did that to me. But I pray that the victims, not only Jaguar, not only Natanya, not only Cassie, that all victims who have experiences, that we get justice. Jay-Z and Diddy being brought down lets us know that these type of disgusting motherfuckers cannot just get away with this shit. Even if they have for the last 20 plus years, now you're not. I can't wait to see them brought down. No woman should have ever had to deal with this. Not at all. Definitely shame on her dad. Pimped out his own fucking daughter. It's a piece of shit. D, you think giving Rihanna a celebrity, it will be hard to go? Yeah. And I don't think she ever will. I don't. I think she fears that man till this day. So she's going to smile and play her part and do what she's supposed to do, which is sad. That's exactly what we're doing, DJ Sweet Tea. By coming together as the truth seekers, the truth tellers, we are creating a whole new environment. And I fully support Jaguar's cruelty-free artistry. Even though the parents don't have any idea what's happening, the parent does know that they are willingly sending their child out the country as a minor by herself to go meet up with a grown-ass man. I would never allow that. Ain't no way, because I know how people can be. Now, the full blame is on Jay-Z, but the blame is also on the parents for allowing her to go without supervision when she was a minor. It'd be different if she was 18 and over. She's only 15. Right. Exactly, Amy. That's what all this is about, is the victims. The ones who got out and the ones who still are there. No, I believe the parents were happy to do it because, like she said, she came from poverty and her dad and her mom got divorced because her dad was an addict. So if they say to the mom, hey, we see your daughter's talented, we'll give you X amount of money to allow her to come over and audition. And, if we sign her with the deal, she'll be super rich. Into a woman who's poor and barely making it. Yeah, I could unfortunately see people being so desperate that they would literally sell their children and put them in a position where they could potentially receive, danger of some sort or be in harm's way. As long as we're rich and no longer struggling, we don't care. Yeah, and Caribbean, also, there's a lot of legal prostitution there as well. How did she get out of the country at that age? I don't know, child. I just know that she flew from, I believe it was Barbados, all the way to where Jay-Z was at just to audition with him at 3 a.m. in the morning. That's the other thing nobody has really paid attention to. It wasn't just that she was, quote unquote, locked in a room with Jay-Z. She signed the deal at 3 a.m. And anybody who knows anything about spirituality, from 3 to 4 a.m., the veil is lifted. And you can have direct access to certain entities, spirits, and deities. And given that he is an Aleister Crowley lover and a Luciferian Pledge of Allegiance to Baphomet person, yeah, none of this surprises me at all. Yeah, it makes all of us sad because she has a beautiful voice, but people get tired. Yeah, they stopped Lauryn Hill. Y'all do realize they stopped fucking with Lauryn when she produced I Get Out and The Mystery of Iniquity. I love Mystery of Iniquity because she really goes in about what really goes on about souls being traded, grandmasters. She's like she said political pushers, blasphemers. Let me pull up the lyrics to that song real quick so I can make sure I'm saying it right. Hold on. And then she did the song I Get Out. So if you guys go look on my channel and go up, look under my shorts, that's what I had my avatar, the one I named High Priestess D. I had her singing I Get Out. I didn't care if YouTube gave me a copyright claim. I initially made that really for social media. Yeah, here we go. Mystery of Iniquity. This was produced, looks like May 7, 2002. She says, it's the mystery of iniquity. Said it's the misery of inequity. Said it's the history of inequity. When it all falls down, telling you it all falls down. And that's why I've been hearing for the past few months, London Bridge is falling down. Babylon is falling. Little children, eat your bread. Little children, eat your bread. She's not talking about physical bread here. Little children, eat your bread. Money. Little children, eat. Insert the satanic ritual calendar. Now, my D's peeps know I've been showing this for quite some time. I discovered this when I started studying satanic sex rituals after I was raped, being a member at that cult-ass church. And I started really researching all this. This is a calendar that I came across that shows all of the holidays that you people celebrate, because I don't celebrate any of these holidays because I know the truth behind all of them. I want to show you something. So in this calendar, there is a date, the celebration, the type of ritual, the usage for the ritual, and the age of the victims. I want to show y'all something. Spring equinox on March 20th is the Sabbat festival. Major fertility Sabbat. Ritual is orgies. Type is oral, anal, vaginal. Any age, male or female, human or animal. 3 days before Ash Wednesday. On Good Friday, Day of Passion, Death of Christ. Ritual is blood. Human sacrifice. Human sacrifice. Male only, adult. So again, if Rihanna and all them know all this, you think they're about to say anything against them? Easter Eve Day. And Easter is about the celebration of the goddess Ishtar. Has nothing to do with Christ whatsoever. That's why there's fertility symbolism like bunnies and eggs, because she was the goddess of fertility. Easter Eve Day, ritual is blood, human sacrifice, male or female. Look at what April 21st through 26th says. Abduction is the ritual. Preparation and holding of sacrificial victim. Holding of sacrificial victim. Why do you think these people have been trafficked? To be sacrificed. Literally, to be sacrificed. April 30th, Walpurgisnacht, Rudman's Day, ritual is blood, animal and or human sacrifice, any age. This says Beltane Eve, often celebrated with a festival that includes bonfires and fertility rites. Greatest Witches Sabbat. Greatest Witches Sabbat. June 21st, Feast Day, Summer Solstice. Ritual is orgies, oral, anal, vaginal, animal, and or human sacrifice, meaning they're doing sexual things to animals, not just humans, and they're all being sacrificed. Any age, male or female, or animal. Look at June 24th, Feast of St. John the Baptist. Bonfires, fire jumping, St. John Wort's wreaths, bereavery hymns. Demon Revel celebration on July 1st, blood is a ritual. Druid sex association with demons. Druid sexual association with demons, any age, female. Abduction, ceremonial preparation, holding of sacrificial victim for grand climax. Then on July 27th is the grand climax celebration, 5 weeks, 1 day after summer solstice. Ritual is demure. Ritual type, oral, anal, vaginal, human sacrifice, female, child, or adult. I want to show you guys something else. September 7th is the marriage to the beast celebration. The ritual is sexual. The type is sacrifice, dismemberment, infant to 21, female. So this feast day that pops up multiple times on this calendar when you're reading Lauryn Hill's lyrics that says, little children, eat your bread. Little children, eat your bread. And we have all these human sacrifices, dismemberment. Let's look at Halloween. So this is when I really started showing you guys this on my channel. October 13th through the 30th is preparation for All Hallows Eve, which is Halloween. Abduction, holding, and ceremonial preparation of individual for human sacrifice. Then they have in parentheses that 13 backwards is a Halloween date. October 28th through the 30th is a Satanist high holy day related to Halloween. Ritual is blood. Human sacrifice each day. So from October 28th through the 30th, there's a human sacrifice each day, any age, male or female. October 30th and 31st, All Hallows Eve and Halloween night. Blood and sexual is the ritual. Sexual climax, association with the demons, animal and or human sacrifice, any age, male or female and or animal. November 1st, Satan is high holy day. Blood is a ritual. Human sacrifice, any age, male or female. The Diddler's birthday, November 4th, is a celebration of satanic rebels. Sexual is the ritual. The type is oral, anal, vaginal, female, 7 to 17. Why do you think the Diddler always has been accused of women who were between the ages of 7 and 17? Henforth, the 13-year-old who just named Jay-Z in the lawsuit. On his fucking birthday is the celebration of satanic rebels. Then we've got December 22nd, winter solstice, Sabbat festival, feast day. Little children, eat your bread. Orgies, oral, anal, vaginal, any age, male or female, human or animal. December 24th, Christmas Eve is a celebration of demon rebels. Demure, blood are the sacrifices, are the rituals. High grand climax, receive body parts as Christmas gifts. Infant male. December 27th, Feast of St. John the Apostle. Interesting. I bet all you apostolic people at those cult-ass churches that I come from that are watching right now had no idea that on December 27th that Satanists celebrate the Feast of St. John the Apostle. Freemason celebration, blessing of wine. What does December 28th say? Childer Mass. Childer Mass commemorates day King Herod killed all the firstborn. This shit is so fucking diabolical. It don't make no damn sense. And I've been seeing this shit for years. 222 in the building. Thank you. So I know people have to get up for work, but I just wanted to show y'all, like, seriously, when I tell you I really do deep dive and be researching this shit, I really do. Thank you, Nafisa. The experiences that I've gone through are horrible. Imagine how much more the victims who are still going through it feel. Imagine how much more the victims who have not been rescued are feeling. It was about popcorn. Oh, it's fine. I didn't even see all that. Sam's dad is Jaguar's second husband. Storm really was supposed to be a Jaganator and supporter. He is a freaking a-hole, really. It's just so rude the way people will turn on others' trauma into their money. Like, what the fuck, Storm? You know why? Because when they haven't experienced that trauma, there's no sort of empathy or emotion towards it. They just see it as clickbait to capitalize, which is why I keep saying I don't care about the money. I just saw on my YouTube studio that once again, YouTube demonetized my live because of me speaking about Jay-Z. So what Jaguar had just said when she popped in here was true. Anybody who speaks against him, they'll either try to strike your channel or get your video demonetized. And when I say they, I mean the people at YouTube that are doing this shit. Andy reckons his Pacey content is getting limited or something, but all his Diddler ones. Exactly. That's what I was telling Jaguar and Odell before we started the live. I said every one of my lives where I even type Jay-Z in the title, even before I hit go live on StreamYard, when it schedules it for the time I put in the studio, it's automatically demonetized. But all, like the live that I reviewed that she did with Dr. Megan McGlover, that one got monetization. The video that I edited and uploaded of Nicki Minaj and Ray J, I screen recorded her actual IG live and then edited that into a video. They monetize all those, but anything to do with Jay-Z, not Diddy, Jay-Z. If his name's in the title, they're going to target that and demonetize it and try to push it down in the algorithm. That's why it's very important that you guys like, share, and subscribe and comment, because they are trying to shadow ban everybody who's speaking out against this man. That should show you to what lengths these secret societies will go to silence those who expose them. Yeah, it was definitely insane, and it hurt me to see her go through that. Like, because again, empaths, we feel other people's feelings. It was horrible. The body slam is on tape. Yeah, the video's still out there. I just don't want to play it because it breaks my heart every time I see it. I don't want to see it again. Minimum drummed right out. I mean, he already technically is. When's the last time you've seen Jay-Z put out any fucking music? Yeah, she definitely is. That's why Beyonce can't stand her. Yeah. Trump was Diddy's good friend too. Trump was at the Freak House. I showed you guys that 1998 VHS tape of him being at the Freak House. Yeah. Thank you guys for the love and light. Thank you. Like I said, I would. Remembering these experiences is not hard or not easy. It's very hard. Talking about them is even more hard. The flashbacks of them are horrible. But I fully understand now why God took me through this so that I could be speaking about it literally today, right now, as a survivor myself. And it was horrible because it was a guy that I dated. Not too long after that happened with my ex-fiance, and I was date raped 2 years later by a guy I had started dating. We only were dating for like a couple months. Like I think it was like 2 months. And just like how Jaguar gave her account this morning of what the Trevor guy did to her, she's like, I only knew him for a month. This guy I dated for 2 months, and he had kept pressuring me to have sex with him. And I just, was moving slow because my promiscuity had slowed down. And, he kept trying to get me to give him something. I'm like, I really want to get to know you. Like, I don't want to just jump right into that. And so, he kind of backed off, and he's like, well, I really like you. I want to take you out tonight. I want to take you. Where did we go? We went to go see some fucking movie, and then we went to dinner. And then after that, we went to this bar. It's like, there's a bar I know the bartender, he'll hook us up with like free drinks or whatever. And he did. And again, I was green back then and I was living in Kansas City. So I was sitting at the table. He's like, well, get us a table. I'll bring over some shots and drinks. So I went and got us a table, and then he brought over a tray because Long Island is my drink. So he brought me like 3 Long Islands and like 9 different shots. And we were just, getting fucked up. And the next thing you know, I go to stand up and fall. It was like my legs didn't work. And the room started spinning because I was sitting down drinking, And I was like, what the fuck? And he had to like almost carry me out of the building. Then I remember like I had got like sleepy in the car. Then we woke up and we were at IHOP because again, we had been drinking all night. And he was like, well, I figured you needed something to eat. And then I remember when we left IHOP, I was still like, I don't even remember how we got inside because I remember I could barely walk leaving because I was embarrassed because I kept falling and there were people watching. I do remember that. Next thing I know, we're in the car. I remember being really tired and I fell asleep. I didn't see what hotel he took me to, but I definitely woke up in a hotel bed with him on top of me. And I'd already told him even that night that I was not ready to have sex with him. And, he was joking, man, it's been 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Most girls would. I was like, I'm not most girls. I know I, went through my period of being promiscuous after being, raped or whatever, but like I wanted to take my time. So to have gone through that and to have never received justice, because like I said, he disappeared. I couldn't get him on the phone. I had no idea where he lived because he would always come pick me up. I had a car at that time, but I don't drink and drive. So if I know I'm going to be drinking, I just don't drive. And yeah, when that happens to you, there's a piece of you never get back. And I remember telling my friend about it, and she said, you do realize you were date raped. And I was like, what are you talking about? She said, did you see the drinks being poured? I said, well, no, he told me to go sit at the table. She said, that's what they always do because they're at the bar slipping shit into your drink so that you can't see. She said, and did he know the bartender? I was like, yeah. She's like, did he know the people at the bar? I was like, yeah. She said, okay, a lot of guys have been doing that and setting up girls. And what they'll say is that it's consensual because you didn't say no. But when you're under the influence of a drug like GHB or ketamine, there's no way to defend yourself. Like I said, my legs did not work. I don't even know how he got me inside of the IHOP, to be honest. I don't know if he like was damn near, care. I don't know. All I know is I woke up and he was on top of me. After I had clearly told him at the beginning of our date that I was not ready to have sex with him. And I'd already been raped by my ex-fiance. So, it makes me angry to think about all these women who have shared my experience. It would be like if I seen that guy one day blow up and become famous and act like he's a super good guy, knowing what the fuck you did to me all those years ago in Kansas City. That's why I understand Jaguar's trauma. I understand her reaction to things and how real PTSD is and how easily it is to get triggered. Just because a man wants to be able to say that he had you, even against your own will, it's horrible. It's the worst thing in the world. Right. Drugging people with horse tranquilizers is absolutely horrible. So yeah, I want to see Jay-Z and Diddy, especially Rick Ross. Let me find that song where he said, yeah, let me find that one. Because he said, put Molly all in her drink. She didn't even know it. Took her home and enjoyed that. She didn't even know it. I'm looking right now for the lyrics. What's the name of this song? Hold on. Is it sharing screen? It is. Okay. Yeah, UOENO. Let's look up the song. I need to research what the acronym means. No. That's why I said he also is going to get investigated and locked up. Fuck off. Not turn off my ad blocker. Okay, so here's the lyrics to Rick Ross's UOENO. I'm thinking Union, I don't know. Here it is, verse 2. He says, that nigga sold you that Reebok, you ain't even know it. I die over these Reeboks, you ain't even know it. Put Molly all in her champagne, she ain't even know it. I took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it. See, I used to like this song because of the beat. And then one day when I was listening to it, I really started listening. And I said, did he just say, took her home, enjoyed that? She ain't even know it? That's rape. And it's the sheer audacity of that fat motherfucker to put that shit in his song. It's like no shame whatsoever. You're bragging about putting Molly in her champagne and then taking her home and enjoying that. It's absolutely despicable. Absolutely despicable. And they don't care. Wait, who? There's a guy covering who? AT2? I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Oh, baby, I'm always divinely protected. Always. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really thought he was. I did too. I'm honestly very disappointed in Storm right now. I've always spoke highly of him on my channel. Like, I really have. And that's why even on her live, I was just like, not him of all people. You're welcome, Nafisa. Thank you for your continued support. It just... You said what calendar is that? Let me go back. I'm going to put the link in the chat. This is the Exposing Satanism and Witchcraft. And it's called the Satanic Ritual Calendar. I'm going to put this in the chat so that you guys can actually pull it up and see it yourselves. Wait, he's the idiot who did the latest video with Storm calling Jag a bully against AT2. Yeah, I don't even know who AT2 is, to be honest. Like, I've never heard of him, so if he's a content creator, I don't know who he is. So this is the link. Oh, they're having conversations about Just D Show right now. Well, you're welcome to come to my channel, but I want to warn all of you troll content creators. Fair warning. I'm not only covered by the blood of Yeshua, I'm covered by my ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. And as a spiritualist and as a Scorpio, we are the sign of transformation, death, and rebirth. I've done a lot of spiritual work, spiritual warfare. I've cast demons out of people, out of buildings and objects, just like on the movie The Conjuring. I command the light and the dark. The light and the dark both work on my behalf for my highest good. Meaning, those who come against me, those who do spell work against me, and gossip and negative talk is spell work, those who have plotted on my life and sent negative energy, it is immediately reversed back to sender. Because see, my vibration transcends yours. All you low vibrating content creators, I'm a high vibrational spiritualist, high priestess. And if you want to call me a witch, I'm okay with that. I am a light worker, which means that I bring awareness and healing into this realm. And it is my ancestors that will ruthlessly take care of you for me. And the very demons that you are communicating with bow down to me, because Christ went into hell and took the keys of death and hell, which means that the energy of Christ, Yeshua, the true Christ, that dwells within me can command demons to go right back to you. So if I've successfully exorcised people, if I have successfully battled and overcame demons, what in the entire fuck do you think you speaking against me is going to do? You're inviting the angels of light and dark that are already working on my behalf for my highest good. As much as I am light, I am darkness, because we are duality in this realm. But my spiritual calling is very high. So you just may fuck around and find out in the spiritual realm that I ain't the one to fuck with. But keep watching. Keep watching. People can and will believe whatever they want. But the thing you can never take away from me is my spiritual journey. My experience dying in 2008, going to heaven and coming back. And the very gifts I was born with, I use them for good. However, if you send spiritual attacks, I will tap into that darkness and command them to consume you. See, the Bible says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, I will repay. That means that if you're a high vibrational, angels of light and dark work on your behalf, meaning we can command them. And once Christ took the keys of death and hell, we have dominion over demons. We have dominion over the dark, meaning it can't touch us. It can only touch you if you invite it into you. However, those very spirits that you are in communication with in opposition of me are always going to obey me over you. And I have already covered myself with divine protection. Any energy rising up against me will fall immediately and be destroyed. And chaos and confusion will come about your lives, your household, everything about you will go to shit. And you will end up in a forever cycle that will never end of chaos and confusion and your own self-destruction. You will literally receive your own evil intentions back immediately like a boomerang, because I vibrate way too high for your energy to touch me. And since energy cannot be destroyed and can only be transferred, it has to go somewhere. So since it won't come towards me, it will automatically go back to you, magnified by 100,000 fold, and I bind it to you. Again, I'm not the one to fuck with. When you bind someone's evil energy to them, it can only destroy them and them alone. That's how you spiritually protect yourself. You can call it witchcraft, you can call it voodoo. I call it spiritual warfare, and I'm not the one to fuck with, because I have yet to have been defeated and never will be, because I am covered by the spirit of the Most High God that's within me, and also Yeshua's blood that was applied to my soul, the true Christ, Yeshua, not your false whitewashed version that the Roman Catholics renamed Jesus. Yeshua is the true Christ. So I don't care. Talk all you want. I've never heard of AT2. I have no idea who that person is, and I'm not about to go to their channel and give them views. But keep watching me, and you'll see that what I'm showing you is indefinitely the truth. This satanic ritual calendar has been around, since January 8th, 2017. And like I said, it covers the date, the celebration, the satanic celebration, the type of ritual, the usage for the ritual, and the age of the very unsuspecting victims. And it involves a lot of children, which is not only diabolical, but just insanity. Now, if this AT2 person is in the chat, I don't know who you are. I don't care to know who you are. I just know that you're a troll. And I'm going to tell you this, and this is not even me speaking for Jaguar. This is me speaking for me. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. I was born with the gift of prophecy. I was born an empath. I was born a clairvoyant. I was born a clairaudient. I was born a claircognizant. I've had premonitions since I was 8 years old. I astral projected starting at 5. I'm also a psychic medium. Now, AT2, again, I don't know who you are, but I guarantee you that you don't want my attention. And I double guarantee you that you don't want my ancestors' attention. See, they're very ruthless. They can destroy everything about you, including your mental stability. So if you're in this chat, or if you're on this live for the purpose of calling yourself speaking against me or whatever, I don't even know what's been said. I don't honestly care. The very words you speak may be the last words you speak. You should be very careful. Oh, it's not even a death wish. I'm so spiritually in tune. I don't have to physically do anything to you. But once I hand you over to the ancestors and Archangel Michael and Gabriel and Uriel and Raphael and Methadone, they will defend me and they will destroy you. So when your life starts being a cycle of bullshit over and over and over, say hello to my ancestors, because that's who's on your ass. Always love and light. But sometimes you got to let a motherfucker know that you are death and demons too, bitch. That's the thing about Scorpios. Love and light, death and demons, death and rebirth. That's our sign. We are the sign of transformation. And then being a high vibrational one too, oh, you just fucked yourself. Period. Over from Jack's channel, have you watched? I did. I watched Sean Atwood's interview with her. Yeah, and we will review that interview as well. Where she's in her bath and calling that Essie person as I. Thank you. That's the same thing I said to Jaguar before we got on her live. I said, when I was watching your live this morning, when you called Essie, I not only felt it, I heard there was someone else in the room with her. And she's very disingenuous, most definitely duplicitous. We're going to throw facetious in there as well. Pretending to be an ally, all while snitching and reporting to the very people who have made themselves her enemy. I said, I wouldn't trust Essie if I were you. See, a highly in tune spiritualist, we know, we see the bullshit, we see right through you. The minute I'm in your presence, I feel your energy as an empath, and I feel your intentions as a clairvoyant. I feel your intentions. And I always know I return the sender 100,000-fold. And then I bind it to them, meaning it will never touch me, but it'll always boomerang back to you repeatedly. 100,000-fold means 100,000 times of what you've said, your own evil intentions. You're going to be destroyed by your own evil intentions, your own evil thoughts, your own evil words are going to destroy you and you alone. And then all the people attached to you, if you have, generational curses get created by parents fucking with the wrong one. And they get passed down from person to person. Because someone liked my comment on Storm's video when I left a nasty comment, and then I commented on a post of a chick who said Jag's words get her in trouble. The only people getting in trouble are these people that are supporting these PDF files and these rapists. We are always covered. And I specifically prayed a prayer of protection over myself and Jaguar this morning. Storm was talking about more trash about Jag. That's why I've never heard of him, because I don't watch content creators that bash Jaguar. I don't. The minute I see some bullshit, even in the title, I'm not going to click. I'm not going to give him views. What am I going to give you views for? And you're a troll. So people do shit like this because they want you to come to their channel and get views, just like when Textiles pulled that bullshit, doing all those back-to-back lives on me when I not only supported him, but allowed him to be a part of more than one of my panel discussions, and come to find out he's very mentally unstable in real life. He wasn't just a troll. He's unstable. And then he started stalking Jaguar right after posting video after video after video, lying and slandering and defaming me, which I reported all of it to YouTube. And guess who he's BFFs with, these peeps? I bet y'all didn't know that the whole time he was pretending to be an ally on my channel, that he was promoting Danny Robertson's content. The same bitch that's been stealing Jaguar's content and uploading it to that trash K website. I can't, and then sending copyright strikes back. See, again, I presented a screen recording of the fair use video that Storm Monroe posted. And I always read the copyright disclaimer and even flash it. So I'm not creating altered content, which is why I showed the proof that I was screen recording. None of that was edited. You can go right to Storm Monroe's channel right now and look at that original video, and you will see the very same shit I just pointed out to you. Like, for real. I don't flinch. And yes, the Phoenix is the highest version of Scorpios. And when I've been in my Phoenix energy for quite some time. So when I'm in Phoenix mode, that means I transcend all of the low vibrations. And none of your spell work, your negativity, none of it will come towards me. It will only come back to you. And yes, Jonathan Hay has been consistently supporting Jaguar on every single interview and on every single platform. And that's why I support him. Said, see, and folks felt dark energy. Girl, do you know I feel it? I keep telling y'all, look, people be thinking it's a game, and it really isn't. My friend Amanda, I don't know if Amanda's in the chat or not, but I did a reading on her cousin. Let's see, let me share screen. Because yeah, I offer readings too. I did a reading on her cousin years ago and saw his past once he put his palms in my palms. So yeah, you guys check out my community wall. I do offer readings also. And I'm going to share Jaguar's lives to my community wall after this live ends. But I was born with these gifts. So when people call me a witch, that's a badge of honor. It's not anything negative. Oh, Charlie, I left home 6 days after I graduated high school. Literally left. That is me, 2D. Once I have a stance, I surely don't need to hear that. Thank you. Because once I know you want some bullshit, ain't shit else to talk about. And I'm not finna, one thing I'm not going to do is give the ops views. Like, I'm not coming to your channel to see your content talking shit about me. Even when Textiles did that, I only watched it long enough to get evidence of the slandering and defamation, and to report the videos, and to report the channel, and to have proof for the copyright strike. So, you know, yeah, I definitely unsubscribed from both of his channels. Not just a group of haters, a coven of haters. And see, I did follow Storm. I've been following him well over 6 years on his channel. In fact, Storm is one of the people that inspired me to start my YouTube channel. Him, Tisa Tales, DJ Richie Sky, Kimpire, Jason Lee before he got too arrogant. All these people were people I watched on YouTube for years. And they all inspired me to start my channel. I've only been on YouTube for 3 years, but I've been speaking out about all of this type of shit on my private Facebook page since 2011. Hey, Amanda, you guys say hello to Amanda. This is my real life soul sister from back home, who we both have had the same premonitions about all the shit that's happening today in real time. And we will be doing a panel collaborative live this weekend. So you guys make sure to tune in for that. That girl, Danny, is way too much. Anything she's doing is bashing Jag. Right. That's what I said. Obsessed much, bitch? I mean, your entire platform is dedicated to bashing Jaguar. And again, what you give your power to What you focus on, you give your power to. So even if a person is constantly speaking negative of you, one, they're doing spell work, which is low vibrational, which means they're going to attract nothing but low vibrational shit into their life. Two, they're giving you their power. So in the Scorpio Phoenix rising energy, I'm going to take all that negative energy that's being directed towards me, ball it up, harness it, and then transmute it into power and rise above you, and then take dominion over the demons that you think you're sending to me and command them to go right back to your ass. See, that's the beauty of not coming down to their level. When you stay in a position of ascension and raise your vibration, you become untouchable to the lower vibrations. Lucky Libra, definitely check out my community wall. I've put all the full details on there. If you are a subscriber to my channel, your very first reading you can get for only $5.55. And then, of course, if you want more readings after that, then it's just, the fee that's on there. So thank you, Amanda. Thank you for showing up, my love. This is somebody I know in real life. We met at the college in Omaha in 2011. Thank you so much for subscribing. And we both had the same premonition about everything that's happening in the world right now in our own apartments, because I had my apartment, she had hers. We had the same premonitions more than once the same night, and then talked about it the next day. It took me 40 years to figure out how to deflect negativity or transmute it into positivity. It took me a long time too. It took a lot of shadow work, and I'm still doing shadow work, and a lot of healing it's not easy, because when people attack you, we're conditioned to want to defend ourselves. But then I realized that everything doesn't deserve my energy nor a response, especially because I do know who I am. Now this says, please don't hate my honesty, but it's a bit hard for me as a HSP. I don't know what that means, to follow all this because there are so many distractions in this live. I've already showed the altered footage. So right now we're just having commentary. Definitely catch the replay, because I'm not going to play again. Like, I've already spent a massive amount of time showing the altered footage. If you're just tuning in, just catch the replay, rewind it to the beginning, and you'll be able to see it. And honestly, I'm about to jump off live because it's literally 20 minutes to 5. And, oh, highly sensitive person. Gotcha. No, I can understand that, because right now the distractions are in the chat. What I have done sometimes when the chat distracts me when I'm watching a person's live, I'll just jump. I won't be a part of the chat if it distracts me. So maybe that might help as well. We're all still learning. And just because I've learned some wisdom, not ponder replay, y'all silly. Just because I've learned some wisdom doesn't mean that I have all the facts. But what I do know about myself and spirituality, can't nobody take from me. I know for a fact in 2008, I died, went to heaven, and came back, and it changed my entire perspective of this human life and all of the fuckery and the lies and all the shit that we have been told. It's just amazing, which is why I use my platform to expose the truth and tell the truth, because that's literally my soul contract. That's what I have to do. That's what the assignment I was given in heaven was, to come back and expose all the lies, no matter who fights against me, no matter who doesn't want to believe it. That's what the Most High God told me to do, and that's what the angelic host told me to do. So why would I do anything different to pacify or to make other people comfortable when I have an assignment to fulfill? So, child of God, I would say watch the replay, and when you watch the replay, just don't enable the chat, because I can see how that could be distracting for sure. So yeah, grand rising to everybody. It's like almost 5 a.m. Please tell that story. How did you die? Oh, you guys, I've told this story so many times, and for real, I'm tired. Like, my sleep aid is kicking in. I'll give you the short version. I was in a very dark place. My grandpa Rodriguez, had passed away from leukemia, and my grandma had passed previously from breast cancer. And as I showed on the live that I did last night, you guys can definitely go look at my live yesterday. I was born with Graves' disease, which is an autoimmune disease that causes hyperthyroidism. I did not even know I had the disease until I was diagnosed in my mid-20s. Between 2009, no, I take that back. Between the end of 2008 and 2010, I've had 13 biopsies and the left side of my thyroid removed. Before they found definitive cancer, I was in a really dark place because of my grandpa dying. And then I was scared about if I had cancer, because they had started the first biopsy and said that I'd have to wait for the results. They were like, but giving the rate of growth of these multinodular goiter, which is a cluster of lumps and tumors on the left side of my thyroid, they're like, we think it could potentially be cancer. So I was just really in an angry, dark place. This was also a few years after I'd been raped by my ex-fiance while we were members at Christ Apostolic Temple, where the pastor told me to be silent about it and don't go to the police. So I had a lot of unhealed trauma. And I remember smoking a blunt, and I was just angry. And usually when I would smoke, it would calm me down, but it didn't. So then I started drinking a lot. And alcohol, especially alcohol abuse, definitely lowers your vibrations. That's why they call it spirits. And all of a sudden, these dark demonic spirits walked into my apartment, because I remember going out of my bedroom in the hall around the corner to my kitchen, and they slammed into me, and they had gold eyes, and they said, "Your God has turned on you. Why don't you come to us?" And I said, "No, because I know you're going to take my soul. You're going to use me and take my soul." Those demons kept following me all around my apartment. And then I kept drinking and drinking and drinking. And then I did slip into a dark place, spiritually and mentally and emotionally. And I said out loud, I said, "God, if you're not going to help me, if you're going to let me now die of cancer after taking my grandpa and my grandma, why don't you just kill me?" It was the first time in my life that I had ever embraced darkness fully within my heart. And as soon as I said, "If you're not going to help me, kill me," I'm realizing it now, but I didn't realize back then that I was coming in agreement with those demons in my apartment. And I felt they surrounded me. I felt an icy cold hand reach into my chest and stop my heart. And yes, my life flashed before my eyes, and then everything went black. And instead of me descending into hell, I translated to heaven. And I say translated because how in movies they show how when you travel through time, there's all those psychedelic colors and you're traveling at the speed of light. That's what I experienced. And then next thing I know, I was in the lobby in heaven. And I said, "Why am I here? I just told God to kill me," and turned my back on God. And the celestials, the angel said, "God chose you for a purpose because God sees all the pain you've gone through. But the Most High knows that your heart is true and you've been chosen since birth." I was attacked by demons when I was 6 months old. My mom told me the story. She said, "Did you know that your Auntie Mary saved your life when you were 6 months old?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, I was visiting, her, and I had you and you were a baby, and I put you in the crib, and me and her were talking in the kitchen. And my auntie's also, even though she's my aunt by marriage, we share the same gift. She's also an empath and a psychic clairvoyant." And my mom said all of a sudden, my auntie told her to stop talking, and she heard me scream a scream that sounded inhuman. And when they walked into the room where I was in the crib, my auntie saw a demon on top of me trying to kill me, trying to suffocate me with the little baby blanket. And my mom said, all of a sudden, your eyes were on the back of your head and your lips went blue and you stopped breathing. She's like, and I was so terrified, I thought you had died. She was like, and technically you did, but your auntie prayed over you. Lord, I thank you for my Auntie Mary right now. Please cover her and preserve her life. Because I know she doesn't have much more time, but just preserve her life a little bit longer so I can go tell her thank you in person again. Because I've told her over the phone, but I want to tell her in person that I understand why God used her. She said, my aunt prayed over me. And all of a sudden I started breathing again and the demons cleared out. And she said in that moment, she was crying hysterically. And my aunt told her, she's a chosen one. That's why they tried to kill her. My mom told me this. She said, my auntie told her, you need to keep her covered in prayer because they're going to come for her again. Which they did in my mid-20s. So, to those who think they know about the spiritual realm, to those who follow religion, every one of your religions were started by Freemasons who all pledged to Lucifer. True spirituality is having your own knowledge and relationship directly to the Most High God and knowing who God is for yourself. God is not a man. God is not white. God is not black. God has no humanity. The Most High God is spirit energy. That's what I experience in heaven. The fallacy of Christ sits on the right throne, the right hand of the throne of God, that is a metaphor for your third eye unlocking into Christ's consciousness and the frequency of who Yeshua, the true Christ, truly was, and walking in that energy. There will not be any man coming out of the sky to carry you back to heaven. It is your consciousness unlocking. And that is what the angels in heaven showed me. The fallacy, the mystery of iniquity, as Lauryn Hill said in her song. So yeah, I've been through a lot of things that have made me who I am today. Thank the Most High for that. If you guys want more details, just go look at my previous lives. I mean, I've gone deeper into that on lives before. Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Thank you, my love. And that's what we're here for, Amy. Save the children. Save the next generation so that the very things I have experienced, they don't have to. And educating people is the only way. Exposing it is the only way. Fruit says, this is honestly the most active I've been in YouTube chats. Happy to have stumbled upon this family. Thank you. Thank you. And Grand Rising. I love that masterful day. Thank you. You know what? I'm not sorry I went through it. It all is a part of my journey. And it is my divine purpose. And I told God and the angels that I would fulfill my soul contract, no matter what odds came up against me. And a lot of odds have been coming up against me, especially this week, but God has lifted up a standard against them. So thank you. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, I'll be back tonight, you guys. So just, come back again. For those who haven't, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell. That way, you get notified when I upload and when I go live, but I will be back on live tonight. Right. Doing the right thing when it's uncomfortable and unpopular is something I've been doing my whole life. That's why so many people on Facebook unfriended me when I started exposing all this shit, especially when I started exposing this calendar. Yeah, they said I was batshit crazy. Even though this has been around for almost damn near 8 years and everything really does resonate with exactly what's going on today. But, you know, we absolutely do. Healers go through a lot so that we can help other people heal as they go through and share the same experiences that we do. So I appreciate that. Yes, resiliency is a superpower that I'm grateful for sure. Definitely. Definitely really, really appreciate that. So yeah, you know, I speak my truth in hopes that it'll help someone else not to give up and embrace your spiritual gifts. Like I said, people calling me a witch is a badge of honor. I don't mind people calling me a witch. Like I keep saying, if I am, I'm a very powerful one. And there are times I believe that, yeah, these gifts I was born with can be classified as a witch, but I'd rather call myself a light worker, high priestess, spiritualist, because human beings have been conditioned to fear what they don't understand. So the minute they hear the word witch, it's automatically associated with evil and voodoo and, you know, all this other bullshit, when really it's just it's understanding the hidden knowledge. That's what the word occult means, is hidden knowledge, mystery. So the fact that I've been studying and researching all this shit since I was 11 years old and my whole entire childhood hearing from all these adults, yeah, she's been here before. When people say that, what they're acknowledging is that you're a starseed. Starseeds are spirits, because all of our souls are eternal, which means that we've incarnated here before. I've even seen my past lives. For those that called me crazy, I was there with Harriet Tubman. I was there during the Civil War. And I'm from the home of Malcolm X, by the way. So, you know, just saying. Lucky Libra, I was attacked by demons in my mom's womb. My mother said I shouldn't be here. Demons wrapped my umbilical cord around my neck 3 times to the point my neck nearly snapped. They didn't want me alive. That means you're chosen. And I'm glad that you know that and that you were resilient even before you came out of your mother's portal. That's awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is what I do all the time. I deep dive and I speak my truth, no matter if it makes people uncomfortable, because I know it's going to help someone else and help to set them free. DJ Sweet Tea, oh wow, that's deep. I have experience as well similar. I really appreciate you. Grand Rising need. Yeah, I'm about to end this live, y'all, because I'm tired and it's literally 4 minutes to 5. The calendar is called the Satanic Ritual Calendar. I put it in the chat. I'll put it in there again with the link. That way you guys can research it. You'll find every single holiday you celebrate on this calendar. Literally every holiday. And by the way, holidays were decided during the Council of Nicaea. And that is in the Bible, the Council of Nicaea. If you Google the Council of Nicaea, it's going to tell you that it was a meeting between Freemasons to decide on the holidays that we would celebrate and what books of the Bible would be edited and deleted and put back in. So I've just put the link in the chat and the name. Again, it's the Satanic Ritual Calendar. Joy says, and I don't share much, but because of alignment, I will share. Both my sister and I were in a house fire and we were thrown from the 3rd story with no injuries. See, that was nothing but God. And Joy is also the one I was telling you guys about yesterday, that she lost 8 children and went on to have 4 living children. And she's my inspiration. I've lost 5 babies to miscarriage as a result of Graves' disease, which is the autoimmune disease I was born with. And for those who are making fun of my teeth, you do realize that periodontitis is something that triggers within Graves' disease patients, and it comes on very advanced because of the way our immune system and thyroid attack one another. So 1, I'm beautiful with my imperfections. You're insecure for trying to point that out. 2, that is literally a result and a side effect of Graves' disease. So, you know, don't make fun of people who are healing conditions that they were born with. So I just put the name of, thank you, old Charlie. Yeah, Lucky Libra, I put it in the chat. I put the name in the chat. Here it is again. This is the link. And here's the title, Satanic Ritual Calendar, Exposing Satanism and Witchcraft. And I love how they put the Galatian scripture there at the top. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? That's exactly what they're doing to Jaguar and me. People just creating energy of opposition because we're all speaking our truth, which is, let you know, again, Ephesians 6:12, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers and rulers of darkness, spiritual wickedness in high places. Oh, Charlie, positive energy activates constant elevation. Absolutely. Absolutely. And thank you, Lucky Libra. I appreciate you, my love. I had to go back to listen to your story, D. I just want to say my people only worship Mother Earth and follow the creation stories to help protect our mother. And I respect that. I respect that. There's nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, family. Right. And that's what I need people to see. It's not about praying to a man. Yes, we acknowledge Christ, but Christ is within you. Therefore, you are the new Christ. Just like there's the devil in many people, there's Christ in many people. So when I pray to the Most High God, not a man. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. First commandment. So I pray to the Most High God, the energy within me, and I call upon my ancestors and my angels and my spirit guides, and they protect me in the spiritual realm. They protect me in all dimensions. So I'm going to be doing a deep dive this weekend about spirituality versus religion and how Christ was never a Christian. And I'm going to go even deeper. I've touched on the subject on lives, but I haven't deep dived with you guys. I'm going to show you all the evidence that I have collected over the last, damn near 14 years. When you call yourself a Christian, you're technically calling yourself a pagan. A lot of people just don't know that. So please come back again tonight. We're going to follow up on so many things, but I need to go to sleep. KCI said, "Oh, I know, I'm down with Jesus, just not the majority of his followers. My Nana gave me a saint to look after me, Michael." Yeah, Michael that's the actual warrior. That's the warrior angel. That's why I call upon Michael when people start attacking me and he defends me. Because I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Jesus. I'm just showing you the truth of how they whitewashed Christ and created a false image. When I went to heaven and they showed me the Gog versus Magog double doors with all the religious symbols over it, and how T.D. Jakes was at the beginning leading the people, and all the other false prophets and other false religious leaders were leading people through the double door straight to hell. And then far off to the right was a very narrow door with a rugged cross on the outside of it. And above that door, it said Yeshua, the true Christ, also known as Jesus, the Antichrist image, the Roman, this is an inscription, the pagan Roman version of the true Christ. So if you believe in Christ and you call upon the name of Jesus, things have to move. But you should truly call Jesus by his real name, which is Yeshua. That is the true Christ that lived on this earth. And Christ was never a Christian. There are no scriptures, not even in the Apocrypha, where Christ ever said, "I am a Christian, follow Christianity." I want to show you one more thing before I jump off. And I am going to jump off because I'm falling asleep and I still need to go use the bathroom. Let me show you one more thing, because I know a lot of you that are on this live didn't see this on my previous lives. And I know that my lives, they go long because what I share in the commentary. But let me just show you this. I came across this video back in 2011. Illumicorp, by the way, let me bring that up. Okay, and I'm not gonna actually play the full video, I'm just putting it up there. So this is my email. This is from my private Facebook page. Like I said, I've been speaking out on Facebook way before I started a YouTube channel. This is my private Facebook. This is my group I started called The Truth Theory. And as you see, the date on this post is April 23rd, 2013. And I was asking in my group, how many people have heard of Veritech? But they're the owner of the Very Chip being distributed by HealthLink. HealthLinkPHR.com no longer exists. If you type that into the web browser, it's going to say page not found. Neither does the VeritechCorp.com website. However, this RFID chip has been in play for well over a decade. So, VeriChip develops and markets an innovative proprietary RFID technologies for implantable medical device identification and dosimeter technologies for use in radiation therapy treatment. As you can see, the external scanner and the database. And I want to show you something else. Illumicorp. Again, I discovered all this in 2013. And then I found this video, and Amanda and I reviewed it together. Secret Illuminati training video from 12 years ago. This was posted April 17th, 2012. Oh, I forgot to click the sound. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm actually pulling that date up to see if it's on the calendar, because I think it is. Okay, so that's right before the abduction ceremonial preparation and holding of victims. So it's definitely within that time frame.
Hello, initiates, and welcome to Module 1.
Notice how he greets them as initiates, which that's what they call the newbies in Freemasonry when they are going through initiation.
Of the Illumicorp video training course. I would like to officially welcome you as a member of the team. You've joined our organization at perhaps the most exciting.
So what I'm going to do, because I am tired, I'm going to put the link to this video in the chat. Amanda and I discovered this so long ago, and the fact that this is still out, I'm just shocked that they haven't scrubbed YouTube of this. Like, super shocked. Super shocked. And yeah. Okay, Nafisa, let me know when you get your Instagram. Yeah, Amanda, this is it. I just put the Thank you, Lucky Libra. That's what it's supposed to be. And that's literally what I've been calling in, is my soul tribe. Amanda, do you remember when we found this video? Do you remember that? Like, it's crazy. We watched this together and we both had premonitions. This video confirms everything that's happening in this world today, from media to military to entertainment. You'll understand why all these Hollywood elite are doing what they're doing. Just watch this video, you guys, like, for real. I'm going to put the title and then I'm going to go ahead and end the live because I'm so tired. And yeah, I need to start, like, I'm doing what God told me to do, but I am tired. I don't be trying to be on my lives this long, but they always end up this long because I end up giving information. So this is a title. You can type this into your YouTube search, you know, and seriously, just watch it. And this shit is, it's crazy. It's going to blow your mind. I'm so glad you remember, Amanda. For real, for real. All right. So I really won't say good night because it's after 5 a.m. I'm going to say grand rising. Grand rising to everybody. And thank you. Yes, I'm about to go straight to sleep. Even though I'm hungry, I'm going to sleep. I'm tired, but it was worth it. Shout out to Queen Jaguar, right? Shout out to all the Jaganators that joined my live tonight. Shout out to all of you that subscribed. I really do appreciate you all so very much. Thank you so much for your engagement in the chat. Thank you for confirming that you saw what I saw as far as the altered AI shit in the video. And just thank you. Like, I for real appreciate y'all, especially the Jaganators. Like, thank you. Yeah, seriously, watch the video. Like, for real, watch it. She left them at home by themselves, and no food and fun. Oh, wow. That's so sad. So yeah, thank you again. The Jaganators, you know, hanging out with me and just vibing with me means everything. So yeah, I've like watched my previous lives and stuff, you guys. You will see there's so much deception going on right now, and it's all a distraction at the end of the day. Please understand that we're preparing for World War III. We will have a few years of peace, but just like Thessalonians says, for when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction. If you do not want to end up taking this mark, this one world system, this RFID chip implant, you will have to learn to live off the land and start preparing to get off the grid. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's why I'm putting out this content, because when I'm off the grid, I won't be on the internet, nor will I be on YouTube. I'm going to literally be completely off of the grid, but at least the content will still be there for you guys to see. I'm also developing a website to where I'll be able to share my content there completely uncensored. That way, if YouTube ever tries to do any sort of bullshit and shutting down my channel, I will have a backup website. So once I get that done, I will post it on my community wall and you guys can, you know, tune in and all of that as well. D-Jack will appreciate what you've done. You know, I just appreciate her. I appreciate Jaguar's strength. Woman's been through hell, literally. She's been through so much. And she is still pushing forward. And she is still allowing God to use her. And she is still resilient. No matter what they have done to come against her, that woman is still standing. And she is truly a miracle. There's no agendas. There's none of that. I prayed and I asked God, I said, Lord, connect me with divinely aligned connections. Meaning people who are like me, who share my spiritual gifts, who see what I see and don't take it as conspiracy theory, but really see it for what it is. Exactly. Still I rise. Exactly. She inspires me. That's why I support her. Plain and simple. Nothing more, nothing less. I support her because she's an inspiration to me. So yeah, I definitely appreciate you all. Everybody have a beautiful day. Keep your vibrations high. And when those spiritual attacks come in, just pray and believe that, you know, God's got you. And we're all going to keep Jaguar and Odell in prayer. We're going to keep her son, Sam, in prayer. We're going to keep Jonathan Hay, Natanya Rubin, and all the truth tellers in prayer. And above all, you guys pray for the victims who haven't been rescued yet, who haven't been found, whose voices haven't been heard. And pray that God allows someone to find them and for their minds to be set free, not just their physical body, but for their actual minds to be set free and for them to be able to overcome all of it. So, all right, you all have a beautiful, beautiful day and come back again tonight. There will be so much more for us to discuss. I just want you all to know that you are loved and valued and appreciated. To those who want to support my channel, you can send a Cash App to my Cash App scrolling across the bottom of the screen. And then I did post my PayPal because I know the last time people kept asking me about PayPal. So I just posted it as part of my title tonight. But above all, thank you for your support and your love. I appreciate your energy. And thank you to everybody who subscribed tonight. Thank you to everybody that left super chats and super stickers. Just thank you. And let's continue. Let's continue to keep the chosen in prayer and the victims. All right. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful